magical, pretending that nobody knows, trying to hide but it shows. Lost my sense of logical, think that I'm gonna explode, echoes inside of my bones. Not the brave kind, never dare to take the leap when the chances come me. You are special, ordinary, can get you out of my mind. I'm gonna do it all for you, falling so free to the wild. Gonna do it all for you, breathing in deep for the fall. Now I feel left to figure out your music and all of my noise, coloring all of my songs, makes me wanna scream out loud. You're already under my clothes, echoes inside of my bones. Not the brave kind, never dare to take the leap when the chances come me. You are special, ordinary, can get you out of my mind. I'm gonna do it all for you, falling so free to the wild. Gonna do it all for you, breathing in deep for the fall. If you're ready, so now diving deep into the wild. If you're ready, if you're ready, if you're ready, so now diving deep into the wild. If you're ready, I'm gonna do it all for you, falling so free to the wild. Gonna do it all for you, breathing in deep for the fall. I'm gonna do it all for you, falling so free to the wild. Gonna do it all for you, breathing in deep for the fall. If you're ready, so now diving deep into the wild. If you're ready, if you're ready, if you're ready, so now diving deep into the wild. If you're ready.
I wore a crown, had the world in my hand, ruler of land. I never look back. I never look back. And nothing was crushed. No bruises and scars, no bloody wars, no dream turned to dust. No dream turned to dust. When I go back, I want to, but time carries on. We grew up too soon. Wanted to stay that way forever. Oh, I never thought this day would come, but I got defeated by nostalgia. Another kingdom is gone. Wanted to stay 'cause things were better. Each were better. I say goodbye to days of daydreams. Another kingdom is gone.
Another kingdom is gone.
Do you remember all the places we went, the spaces we hid, the people we were? All the people we were. When I go back, I want to, but time carries on. We grew up too soon. Wanted to stay that way forever. Oh, I never thought this day would come, but I got defeated by nostalgia. Another kingdom
Junkie. Oh. Ja, ik need to change that audio setting. Same here. It doesn't remember. There he is.
Het is bij jou. Het is bij jou.
Ja, it was me. It was me.
Ja, jongen, ik zie hem toch gewoon uitslaan.
Ja, ik had jou mute. Of de hele ding.
Ja, ik denk even het vriend. Je zei al even mee vlogen 2 keer. De kersen gelijk. Ik zei dat is niet gek, de flauwcontrole die kant op staat, geef jij zelfs de andere kant op. Dat is niet gek dat crasht. Je ontvangt dat niet meer, hè? Heel bizar, zo'n klein plaatje op, dan is het doorgesoldeerd. En precies zoals die antenne was er gewoon weg. En dat is dus 433 MHz. Een lange afstand ook even. Maar er zitten nog stekjes, ouderwets, weet je wel. En dan maken we allemaal half tak, dan praat. En die leek niet, dan kan de stek van een leek een beetje solderen. Dat is niks. Hier gewoon de dingen eraf, hè. Zie je dat? Die pet is helemaal weg.
Oh ja, I see it. Oh,
als je goed kijkt, dan deze kant, ik ga even dingen pakken. Deze kant, dit ding is allemaal één contact. Helemaal door, van boven naar beneden. Dus ik kan die gewoon hier pakken. Ik heb alleen dat koelblokje er even af moeten halen, anders kan ik er niet bij. Maar ik kan hem nou hier pakken. Ik kan hem ook gewoon hier in het midden solderen 3 keer. Dus ik kan hem gewoon nog gebruiken. Dus die ga ik er nou zo opzetten. Ik heb er nou 1 ander op zitten. En dan denk ik, ja, ik weet niet meer. Dat is ook wel 30 ampère, maar zijn heel ander merk, andere firmware, ik weet het niet.
Different.
Ja, ik weet niet hoe dat reageert. De motor slaat gewoon goed op en zo. Maar... Ik doe deze even afsolderen. Ja, dat is wat daar gesoldeerd is. Ik weet niet of Tim die knakker gebruikt heeft, maar een goede in ieder geval. wat aan denk. Ja, als we leren was allemaal een beetje minder. Als dat dan, ik had dat niet anders vond.
Doet hij het?
Ik zeg, die stekkertjes zijn kut.
Hmm.
Je maakt een slecht contact, want dan doet hij het wel en dan doet hij het niet. Ja, dat schiet niet op, hè. Dus die ga ik ook maar gewoon proberen. Eerst deze doen. Ik vind dat zo raar gedaan, met die dingen. Waarom zit dat niet gewoon in de frame ergens verwerkt? Jezus. vond me koud gisteren.
Wat zei je?
Ik zeg, ik vond me koud gisteren. Sterfs koud daar aan in die crossbaan.
Ah, oké.
Ik ben ook geen hele dag gebleven. Ik had de helft van mijn liepheus naar over. Nu kon ik mijn klauwen niet meer bewegen. Ik denk gelijk naar huis. Er zat ook geen gang in, weet je. Allemaal van die natte plekken. Allemaal van die langzame rijders. Kostte dan meteen de batterij voor ons in het pompen, weer lul. Zal ik ook nog even in een storage zetten weer.
Hey, Rieger.
Wat een belevenis. Of zoiets. Dat is niet goedkoop. Dat is goed. En regelaars besteld dan.
Nee, not yet.
Down in Louisiana, where the tall, tall pine trees grow, there live a preacher daughter and she knows how to jelly roll. And a papa wanna save my soul, but a sweet talking daughter, Lord, she loves to jelly roll. Yes, she do. I can't for tomorrow I'll be gone. And my good gal sitting alone, she hollered her back, Daddy, Daddy, will you come in home? Won't you come on home? My gals in Mississippi get along and they talk. Hell, they can recommend just like a cannonball. But hell, I love to watch them fall. Oh, the Mississippi woman, Lord, if they don't beat all. Oh, now, yes they do. Well, I've been looking out my window as far as I can see. I'm a looking for the rounders and they're looking out for me. Oh, but why won't they let me be? I'm a high-stepping papa from way down Tennessee. Yes, I am. Why don't they let me be? Well, she likes to say we shouldn't, but you know we always will. The hollers catch me if you can, runs up over the hills. Well, that's how she gets her thrill, saying that we shouldn't, but she knows we always will. Yeah, she always said we shouldn't, saying that we shouldn't, but she always will.
Kussen met die dingen. Zo. Zie jou gelijk niet meer.
Hè?
Nee, grap.
Get some sun, baby, it's time to go. All we need to put on is the radio.
Cause we could light up the sky. Cause we could light up the sky.
better, heartbroken and weary. Should know better, later disbelief, but I don't know. But oh, here I stand, 'cause you always do this to me. Do this to me. Should know better, heartbroken and weary. Should know better. fights, even though they're so overdue. We had a fire, now we're watching it burn low. Isn't it time we go our separate ways? Not enough time, not enough time. I'm falling behind, I hate to separate my body and mind. My body and mind. You feel like demons in my mind. Demons in my mind. You taste like demons in my mind. Demons pushing all my triggers. Losing my pride, but I guess that's what love do to people like us. Struggling to come through. We had a fire that we watched it burn out. Isn't it time we go our separate ways? Not enough time, not enough time. I'm falling behind, I hate to separate my body and mind. My body and mind. You feel like demons in my mind. Demons in my mind. You taste like demons in my mind. Demons pushing all my triggers. 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 I'm acting surprised, but I know I'm not over you. Keep missing our fights. Think I'm losing my mind, but I guess that's what love do. You feel like demons in my mind. Demons in my mind. You taste like demons.
Ik weet niet of dat zo kan, maar die van jou. 20 ampère heb ik er nog 4.
What you say?
Ik heb er nog 4 van 20 ampère. Ik kan het proberen.
Yeah, you can try.
Ja, die heb ik liggen, dus dan moet maar even wachten bij het bestellen. Ik heb er 4 van, dus. Kan tot 6.
Almost time to talk some English, Mr.
Ik ga niet altijd lang gaan.
Oh, no webcam. Hi guys.
Hey.
Wait, I'm having a fight with OBS, so bear with me. Oops, that worked. What's Dan? Oh, Dan.that's Drone TV. Yeah, that's a password. Yeah. There he is.
Good day, good day.
What's up, man? Looking good?
Big balls. Big balls.
I need to get a different headset. These make me look fat. Even though I'm skinny now, these make me look fat. I need to get a different headset.
Who cares? Oh, okay. So you're watching yourself in the camera now.
But I tried to get OBS in, guys, so Bear with me. Bear with me.
I'm pretty sure I just heard myself talk, and I paused this, and it didn't pause. There we go. Oh, that's so much better.
Let's see. No, it's not working right. I have to tinker around a little bit at this point now. So
What are we working on down there on the left?
that's always spell. Oh, that's a big word.
Ooh,
Yeah, ooh, that's a nice one, ain't it?
looks like a DJI 550 frame.
Daarop.
What is it?
Daarop.
Tear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah. All right.
Big motherfucker.
They're pretty much on power.
No.
So what are you running on that? Adrenocopter? Pixhawk?
Another light.
I know I can't. It's such low res, man. I'm trying to see what it is.
He's using his.
Be right back. Need to reset.
Pump it up a little bit. So yeah, Daniel. What you doing there, mate? Smoking? Oh yeah. Puff.
It just produces a lot of smoke. That's all.
Still don't like this program.
Yeah, they have cigar flavored now, so it's really good for me because now I don't have to smoke cigars. See how that works?
Cigar. The old school Mr. Daniel. From the mafia. Get a cubic in your mouth.
That's it, man.
So yeah, DJI, eh? That's a fun.
See, I could think about it. I
Yeah,
could think about it.
It looks like it in the. Yeah.
Oh man, I've been buying stuff all day for this camping trip. Everybody, all right. I think I need to put this out there. Everybody's like coming. They're saying that I'm not staying in a hotel for the drone meet because it's too expensive for me. But let me explain how much I've spent on camping gear so that you guys have an idea that I'm doing it for safety reasons because I already have internal problems and I don't need to stay where a bunch of random people have stayed and might give me COVID. If that makes any sense to anybody.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
So the 20th drone meet, right, is happening in Sebastian, Florida, and I'm going to that. But I told everybody I'm camping in the back of my truck because I had a custom tent built for the back of my truck just for this reason, right? So then I bought camping stoves and camping gear and pots and pans. Like I've spent way more than it would have cost me to stay in a hotel, right? You get that?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But the
that's
point is,
cramping.
what's that?
Not camping, it's called cramping.
Yeah, cramping. There you go.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's. I am so worried about getting this damn thing with how much internal organ problems I have. Like if I catch COVID,
I got you now. Yeah,
toast.
you gotta
I'm just
stay away
toast,
from
man.
big.
right?
I don't know what's going on in the USA because we don't read. We know they had a lot of deaths. So yeah, you gotta, especially you, with your health issues, you gotta stay away from.
Dude, I've
crowded-
got tiki now. I don't even know. You know what tiki is?
No.
Tiki. Tiki's a blood disease of some kind where you get little red like blood vessels that just randomly pop up and then they just disappear.
Oh.
Tiki's for people that have some kind of blood condition. So I've got something weird going on in my body that they can't figure out. That's what this is all coming back to. What's causing this blood clotting thing and where is it coming from? Is it hereditary? Is it... They're at a loss. They don't know what to do at this point. So I'm just confused. I don't know where to go from here. You know what I mean? Do I keep paying for all these surgeries that aren't solving problems? Do I go to the Mayo Clinic? What do I need to do to solve
I
this?
got you, mate. Got you.
You know?
Understand.
At some point, I'm gonna die, bro. Like, it's gonna happen if they don't figure this out. I have all these varices, and as these veins burst, I internally bleed, and I don't even know I'm bleeding until I use the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then by then, I've consumed half of my blood content already, and I need a transfusion. So all of a sudden, I just get really weak, and I'm like, oh man, I'm done. I can't even move my arms, and then I just fall out. You know, so that's my worry is that happens when I'm out with people, or you know, and then. How long does it take me to get to a hospital? Are they going to be able to do a transfusion that quick? What's the deal?
Or stop the bleeding. Or,
right. Well, you can't. It's internal. Like, you just don't stop that bleeding. Once it bursts, you just got a transfusion until it heals itself, or you can go in there and close it up, which takes time. So, yeah, Dan, I hate uncertainty. Uncertainty just makes you stress, and I hate uncertainty. So, you know, it's rough, man. It's rough. Going through this. Plus, I still have to figure out how to make money with 2 hernias and all this going on without being able to work a regular job. So, you know, for me, it's killing me, dude. It's a very stressful scenario to be in. Plus, I still have to keep buying FPV stuff because I love flying, and that's my escape from the world is crashing all the time. You know. So it's just hectic. It's a hectic lifestyle to have to live right now, and there's nothing I can do about it. You know what I'm saying? But am I broke and am I hurting? No. I find ways to make money and do things. I'm not, you know. These guys are making it sound like I'm just broke and can't do anything I want to do or buy anything. Like, that's not the case. It's like, oh, there's a whole group of people that are talking about it behind my back. I keep getting screenshots from different groups and people on YouTube commenting on things, and it's just goofball. It's goofball.
That,
dude, if they knew how many battery mods I do in a week, dude, I make $100 like in 30 minutes, bro, with just doing battery mods. I have stacks of batteries that I've torn down now at this point. That, you know what I mean? Like, then I repurpose these. I sell these to somebody else who builds them into charge packs for FPV guys. So I've created my own market. It's not like Dan's just broke. I make a pretty decent amount of money to pay my bills and support myself. I'm not asking anybody for anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just they don't understand my lifestyle and how I'm making money. To them, they can't fathom that. I guess it doesn't add up in their head somehow. So
yeah. So do you need to worry about that? I don't think so.
No, I'm just fine. Dan is doing fine. Mentally, I may be a little unstable at the moment. There's a lot going on, but
yeah, that's what we all. Yeah.
But I smile when I can.
Smile. You're on Candid Camera.
Remember Candid Camera?
Hey.
I love Candid Camera.
How was the guy called? Bob? What was his name?
Ooh, that reminds me. Let me show you something. Hold on.
Yeah. Look at that movement Moose is making.
Alright, you know what this is, right?
Battery pack, yeah. From camera.
Big one, right? That's a TB47 for an Inspire 1.
Oh,
right?
Okay, yeah.
They're selling these things for $500 a pop now in crappy condition.
Whoa.
So nobody has squared away how to do a battery mod. Well, you see, Dan's already been hard at work here on a negative TB47, and Dan is now done with the TB47 battery mod.
And now you just put a big ass LiPo in it. Done.
Clip it in like you normally would. Connect your battery of whatever size you want. Turn on the power switch, and bam, your Inspire 1 is back up and running. It took me a while to figure out that these 2 wires were unnecessary, and this is what was killing everybody with these 2 wires. DJI does this weird thing where it's a 6S. If you notice, that's a 6S balance lead on there. There's seven pins there all together, right? So it's a 6S.
Yeah, 6S.
However, they had 2 extra wires going off of it, which connected to SDA and SCL, and I realized why they did that. They did that because inside of here is 12 cells parallel tied into each other.
Oh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 6S, but they had to use a splitter, an SDA and an SDCL, to split those so that it understood it was being paralleled as a 6S. Yep. It's not necessary. If you tie those 2 wires together, you can bypass that entire thing. It just convinces itself that it's a regular 6S battery that's being used now. So this is game changer. I'm gonna sell these for $200 a piece.
Nice. By the way,
Send
the one
me,
you have
send me.
now, it looks puffed. Is it puffed up a little bit?
Oh yeah, this sucker's puffed, dude. It's
Yeah,
bad.
exactly,
You
yeah.
can see the size of it. It's puffy.
Yeah.
You can listen to it.
Don't do it so close to your face. Come on.
It's dead as a doornail. I couldn't even turn it on. I tried to.
Yeah.
I tried to spark it, and the battery's just toast.
If the charge board just cut it out, you can still have some voltage and power in the bags.
Right. Well, I grounded it just to see if it would spark, and it did nothing. It's dead as a freaking doornail. That thing is just toast. It died a while ago. It's been dead for a couple of years, probably. See, don't ever tell me I can't do something. When you tell me I can't, that's when I do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I hate being told I can't. It's like all these people that say, I can't get into real FPV, so I'm going to buy the stupid DJI FPV drone. What do you mean you can't? Do you think successful people woke up and said I can't, or did they lose sleep until they became successful?
Exactly, that one. Last one.
Fucking logical, man. You know?
Think about what's it called from the Tesla.
What's Maurice building?
Ooh, what do we got here? What is the 3D print of?
That's Tinkercad. So you can design stuff yourself. But
right.
Maurice? Maurice, ben jij dat? Yeah.
So what are we making? What is it?
Some kind of case, but.
Did you create that or did you download the file?
It's not me, Dan. It's probably the guy on the top left in YouTube. So Maurice he also does some 3D printing. I also do it, but he's more good at it.
I muted him because he was making noise. Unmute him.
I use the same program, so you can get all kinds of shapes, and then you start cutting and pasting and shifting and whatever, and you can make whatever you want.
Word. Does that thing accept STL files? Like, can you tamper with them afterwards?
Yeah.
Do you
What
want
if I sent you an STL file? Could you adjust it for me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Rooland, you know what that means? We can raise the top of the STL file that's already made for the 3DR Solo battery mod, so we can actually fit the larger packs without having to redo everything.
Yeah, but
okay, yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, if you can get the file, most of the times you find the file on Thingiverse, then you get into Tinkercad, and then you start just bending it, like pull a little bit on it, change the scale, and then you can make it bigger, smaller, new holes. Whatever what.
It only has to be taller. So all we need to do, because the thing with the 3DR Solos, if you notice, all these cells are parallel. The bottom four are parallel, or the bottom three are parallel, and the top one is offset. See how they have that pack offset?
Yeah.
So the problem is the battery mod. The batteries on a regular battery,
it's not offset. It's a stack.
Right, it's parallel, and so the problem is they're all stacked identical without having an offset pack, so you can't fit it over the top of a full-size 5200. So if we could just raise the 3D print just slightly, enough that it would clear that edge, then you could snap it in and run regular 5200s with no problem. Plus have all the extra room for the wiring without having to like redo it, tap into the whole battery lead, like direct connect everything. Like that's just annoying.
Well, it depends on what program you use, but if you have the SDR file, and I think Tinkercad can do it, you just load it, you see the green box now, you select it, and you get a little arrow just to pull up, and that's how you make it bigger. But if you have a lot of holes or cable guides or whatever, those are also going to get bigger.
Right.
If it's just a case, you're just going to rise it a little bit. That's it.
Yes. That's so all it is just a cover.
Or thinner or whatever.
Send him the file.
It's just a cover. That's it. All you're going to do is it just slides down and snaps into place. All you're going to do is just raise it a little bit so that that last cell can get past that clearance.
2 pieces, right? 2 pieces of... got the bottom?
No, it's all one print.
Oh,
all one print. It starts at the bottom and slowly works its way up to the top and then creates the clip and then... Yeah, it's... I have one somewhere.
I've got
Anyways, Chris... Yeah, Chris printed me one and it's all one complete print without having to adjust anything. So... I feel like if we can just raise it, it'll be perfect for everything.
Look, if this is the file, now you can see it in the meat probably. So this is just a box. But if you get the SDL file, if you want to change it just in height, no, wrong one.
Oh, see, that's perfect.
Look.
Yeah, Roo. That's all we need to do that. I don't know why somebody hasn't done it previous to this.
So you can even get a cylinder, and if you want to change it, you can change the numbers over here. But if you have a good eye, you can do it like this. So maybe you need a little bit more space. You're gonna make it 30, 30, but you can also do this like 30, 30.
Send me the file, mate. I'll send them to him, and then I'll send it back to you. And
okay.
Gonna be,
I say a half inch raise will be perfect.
Half
we could
inch?
just get it a half inch.
How much is that in
Half
centimeters?
inch. Thanks. We're working in centimeters a minute. I have to recalculate that, but
Okay.
Don't worry. But you can see, you just take this little block, and it works.
Just
So,
pull.
yeah.
Oh,
And
what have I
nothing
been doing this whole time
so
with
it's not
myself?
going to get wider or smaller or whatever. Ball. Yeah, that's just a ball.
Now, let me ask you a question. Is anybody willing to print these for people at a cost?
Well, the problem is sending it. We are in Europe.
True.
As soon as we have to send it to America, it's going to be expensive. More expensive
True.
than buying your own printer or just using the file and let it run 24/7. Dan, Ender 3 costs $160.
Yeah, but it's,
Set it up.
3D printing is another hobby, yeah?
No, yeah, well, wait, rules. The old one I have, every day I had mistakes. So if you want to print one, wait, I'm going to change my webcam so you can see my ugly face. So every time I wanted to print something, 4 fails, 1 success, and that's
right.
But now I have the Ender 3. Once it's dialed in, it took me a week. But all right, you need to take some time for it. And now I just put the SD card in. I said play, put the filament in, so the flexible stuff for the GoPro mount or the skip plates on the bottom or whatever, and it runs. It's great. I'm not complaining about it. Wait. So maybe I can show you this. Like, I have to turn my camera like this, just so you can see that. That's the old school thing. You can see the spool over there.
Right.
That thing is, I think it's probably 13 years old. So I started really early with 3D printing, but that's, if you want to print something, 4 parts gonna fail, 1 is gonna work. And on this side, and I'm not sure if you have enough light to see it, but that's an Ender 3. Really cheap printer, nice to start with, and really awesome quality prints. So like this is just an example. Like this is flexible. But
ooh,
yeah, and it's back again. Like there it is. See, stupid, but
Yeah, but
he said stupid, but
yeah, good test run.
multicolor.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, it's fun.
heck yes.
Yeah.
Session mount.
Session mounts. Yeah. Wait, I gotta. That's the benefit if you have this printer. So maybe I can get the camera in. Like you can see a little collection I made. Like there we go.
Here we are
Oh,
saying
yeah.
Dan, contact Brain 3D in the US.
This one, another one, the skull one. If you have the
Oh yeah, the Hero 7, 6,
yeah,
8.
yeah, that's the strap for Rules remote. He doesn't have a keychain on it, so that's
Lanyard
the one.
thingy.
Lanyard, yeah.
Right.
I didn't print this one, but that's the one you get with that cat.
Right.
Awesome. So we got some motor protection things.
Ah.
Yeah. I even got some skip plates somewhere. Not sure where they are. Can't find them. Oh, white.
EBR saying, Dan, Drone Russia, contact Brain 3D in the US.
Yeah, I just answered him.
A shank.
He's a prison shank.
Yeah.
Those are like readily available in prison. I'm just gonna 3D print.
Exactly. Like,
No, I like that antenna. Like secure your antenna without getting whacked up. Yeah.
Honey mount.
That's Immortal T? Is that the Immortal T?
The GPX-S little thingy thing. The antenna mount. That's all printed.
See, I hate going crazy with 3D printing though on quads because then it starts adding a lot of weight to it.
No, exactly. But whoops, camera back. The first few builds I did was just to get to know how it works. So I got LEDs on it. I got GPS on it. You don't need GPS. You don't need LEDs. A beeper is nice. Oh yeah, you can see there's a beeper.
Right.
That one. That's nice. And yeah, I need my camera mount, but I started building those and I needed to know how they work. So then you want to put as much as you can on it. So you get to learn Betaflight, UARTs, programming the LEDs, so you can do really stupid stuff with this, but you don't need it. But for me, it was just a learning curve.
I love how you're saying lights. It almost sounds like you're saying LUTs.
LUTs?
Which are very different than lights.
I guess, yeah.
Somebody's screen is messing up.
Like going overboard.
Word.
And that's what the LED LED strip on it. So as soon as you plug it in, it's gonna look like a Christmas tree.
Now, is it throttle controlled lights? Like mine, when I boost the throttle, that's when they get brighter, or is yours just straight power management?
This one is just on a special BEC, so it gets 3 volts, and you can program it flashing, strobe, or
right. So if you
that's
turn your gain switch on your transmitter, does it adjust through the light colors? That's what a lot of people do. They make the little gain switches there.
I can do it on the LEDs. You can set it in Betaflight, yeah. But I couldn't do that because I'm using the Tango 2, so we don't have the switch return. I got a Tyrannus, but I had not much success using the Tyrannus. So shut up.
Oh, Ed should join us. Ed, you should join us. Ed's fun.
That is always fun.
Ed is fun. Yeah, you guys, you're Ed's like the Timmy of the group.
Let's see, not sure what to do.
Ooh, what the hell was that? That is loud.
Yeah, sorry. That was me. That's just next to the camera, so yep.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Rue. I am loving my Marmot, bro. My Armaton Marmot.
Marmot. Yeah.
That thing is savage, bro. It is ridiculous. It is super smooth, man. I'm having a hard time getting used to it because I'm coming off an F3 flight controller now and going to an F7 or better.
Oh.
And it's definitely a pretty large adjustment to the flying style I've had to adjust to already. So.
But it's just a motor filter, isn't it?
Look.
What's that?
What's going on?
It's a TB47.
That's new to me. Oh, that's already a mod. Yeah.
However, you're running parallel and you don't have the balance lead connected. How are you keeping control of the battery telemetry?
Watch time, I think. What they do.
Well, that's fly by voltage, but unfortunately, man, that's really scary with the unknown protocols that Inspire is going to engage on you. It's like a dumb connector at that point.
Yeah, it's not smart anymore.
Right. Well, no, I mean, that's what we call it. Like the 3DR Solo one is called a dumb connector if it doesn't have the telemetry lead connected, right?
Let's see, let's give you something to look at so I can...
Right. Is that a TB47 or TB48?
Yeah, it's all the same for the drawing. Pictures the same, the model, it's pure the model. So,
But is there a balance connector on that?
two. You can put two batteries on it.
Right. But do you have balance connectability?
Yeah, that works fine.
Okay.
Kijk hoor, guys. Niet doen.
Dat is deze one, hè?
Hey, jongen. Doe niet zo gek, jongen.
That's the plate. You have to solder only two balance connectors.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you have balance connectors on that?
You can fit them here.
Are you running a splitter?
Your wires put you this side. There's your power connector.
Can't see, mate.
Je de beeld toch hier?
Ja, maar we don't see it.
Ja, hier.
Help me understand.
Snap je niet, joh? Leg het even uit aan Rooland.
I'm curious how you bypass the balance lead without running parallel, like one lead into, like two leads into one, without confusing the telemetry into thinking it has 12 cells.
It works
You see what I'm
fine.
saying?
Works fine.
Works fine.
Ja, hij heeft er 40 minuten mee gevlogen, hè?
But how do you see telemetry on the?
Ja, hetzelfde als anders. Je ziet gewoon hetzelfde als anders.
Okay.
What do you say?
He's saying you see the same thing as usual, and then after 20 minutes, then you see the battery voltage start dropping.
But I'm curious what not having the balance leads connected, what is that doing to the failsafe protocols? Because normally in the app it'll make sure that it can read all the accountability for the telemetry data on the cells to make sure they're all good without giving you battery warnings. Are you getting any battery warnings when you're flying like that?
Yeah. You see it's like one S, eh? One 6S pack.
Right. Well, I get that, but I don't see a way for it to communicate with the balance connector. How is it communicating with the smart board?
Yeah, it's like a normal battery, eh? Okay,
That doesn't make any sense.
It's van een Mavic. Van een balance.
Yeah.
Put the two wires on this. Double. That's all.
Alright, guys, I have to get some answer on that. Be right back.
Oh man, I don't know, man. That's a scary setup you got going on there without a balance connector. That would worry me slightly.
Don't be too afraid, he's saying.
Well, I try to get everything to work how it's supposed to, because otherwise you get the people that bitch and moan and say, I don't have telemetry, it's not doing this, it should have done this when this was, got to a certain voltage. You know what I mean?
My mate flies 3 kilometers high, eh, with that thing.
His friend is flying 3 kilometers high with that.
Yeah. So that's my question. So you don't have this connected. It's not communicating with this.
Yeah. 2 times.
No.
2 times.
2 times connected.
How? I don't see it on the thing.
Parallel.
Well, I know that. I know that. But how's it? What's communicating with this?
Yeah, the battery, eh? The cells, eh?
Well, yeah, but I don't see it on your thing. So where are you attaching this? Where is this being attached? I know you're saying to the battery, but I don't see it on your actual mod.
Ik ga je die foto's naar mijn computer sturen.
It's gonna send some photos.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Even kijken.
Yeah, he ain't the best English.
I know.
person,
It's all right.
but
We're
so,
working.
so
We're working
it's
through it.
It's fun.
We're working through it.
Always fun.
Ik stuur ze
We're
even
getting
naar
there.
ik stuur ze even naar jou, Lans.
Ja, dat is goed, joh.
Ik ga gelijk die app doen, hè.
Picture. Message? No, that was from the Weather Channel. Wait, he doesn't have my number. Who's he sending it to? You?
Ik heb het gewoon allemaal netjes weggewerkt.
He's gonna send it in the app, and Rules can share it on the stream.
Aha! Winning.
Now I need to open it.
So you essentially bypassed, without bypassing the SDA and the SCL connection, because you told it that it's a 12S being converted over to 6S, which is what those wires are for.
I saw the thingy he built, but I missed the context on it, so it's hard for me to translate it for him now, because
Right.
I'm sure he's not getting the question. Don't worry
Yeah, no,
about
it's fine. And that's why I said I want to see the picture. Yeah, once we can see a good, clear picture.
Well,
that's better.
maybe the picture is gonna make up sense, yeah.
Right.
Die balansconnectie zit er aan de zijkant ingewerkt, hè.
Okay, you got the photos.
En zo kan je precies 2 packs naast elkaar zetten in je frame met een strap eromheen. Dan zit het gewoon perfect in je drone, weet je.
I love sharing information and learning.
Do you see the pictures?
Yeah,
No.
on YouTube now, yeah.
Where? Hold on. Wait.
Beeld
I gotta click on a link.
Oh wait, hold on.
It's shown on YouTube.
Yeah, I need to show it on. Hold on.
On your screen.
You can
Yeah,
pop them
I
up.
got the
Don't worry.
desktop share.
But, let's see, Yuke, welcome in. How you doing? Ascot Studios is in. Rigor Morris, welcome back.
Tell him this is being very helpful. What's his name?
Who?
Maurice.
The one which under the picture?
Maurice, yeah, up in the right-hand corner.
That's Maurice, yeah.
Okay. Well, he's awesome. I'm glad he dabbles in the stuff that I do. This is good. I'm
Yeah,
glad that more people yeah.
He's a MacGyver also.
Yeah.
I made this 2 years ago.
Yeah, well, and that's I didn't get started because I didn't realize there was a need for it until about 6 months ago.
Now it's people need it.
Yeah, it's imperative. Like at this
Oh,
point.
that's obsolete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can see it's all 3D printed.
Freak.
All right, where's it at?
Yeah, I lost connection. Hold on. God damn it.
Oh, even YouTube screwed up now.
Yeah,
Hey,
all
hey.
screwed up.
Do you want the file?
Rue, just send me those photos on Facebook too, so I can have a good look at them.
I will.
Do you want the file, Dan?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I send it the rules via the email.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And then I'll send
Yeah,
it.
you two can hook up.
Mr.
Oh yeah,
And-
dude. There's
and
so
then-
many other mods I want to make right now.
Hey, Rigger.
So you'll like these. You should like these. These are pretty well done. These are for the 3DR solo. However, I think I want to start doing liquid electrical tape on the back of these because I noticed anytime you touch this contact.
you need to send me 4 of them, mate. I've got 4
I gotta come up
batteries.
with those batteries.
I got 4 batteries, and then but maybe it's cheaper for us to only send the boards, right? And not the total battery.
Well, Rue, I can just send you the video of how to make them. I've got them all locked down. I'm tired of people stealing my thing,
Yeah,
bro.
but I ain't gonna share that knowledge to nobody.
Well, no, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I said I'll send you the video if you want it.
Ah, okay. Cool.
Ja, mail,
Huh?
zet de mail even onder.
Yeah, cool, mate.
He's-
The
he's
mail
got the
is
email.
sent. The spank. Here it is. Okay. And then I go here. Send it to
And by the way, Dan, remember Rules is getting old, so the DIY stuff on those boards is getting hard for him. So we need to do it on a meetup or something, just with a barbecue. And then we
Yeah,
can
I can little bit.
I can share the video with it.
Yeah.
I can share the
but this
video
is
with any
not
one of you
small
guys.
stuff.
No?
This is
Oh,
just-
okay. I thought it was still small patch like on an F7 or F3 or whatever.
No, not small. This is just big old school soldering.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's what a lot of this is just understanding very tedious small soldering on this thing. Right?
Still, yeah, it's small soldering. So
Right,
no 200 watts of melting lead. You see Rules? We're gonna have a barbecue and do that.
But
I need to fix it for my because the thing is in the box now. You know, I ain't gonna sell it because it's worth nothing.
Exactly.
But
Same with I have the Phantom over here. I'm not gonna sell it, or I'm gonna take the parts out, or just have some stupid fun with it. But it's not worth. Whoa.
And take off.
these fit in so perfectly, it's not even funny. Take a bend, pop it in, and give a push. Slides right in perfectly. And then
nice,
choose,
yeah.
see what I'm saying? Choose your battery size that you want, and then the lid that we 3D print goes over it and clips into place just like a normal solo battery.
And is that connector, is that already in the battery that you plug in?
The Molex connector is, so
Yeah.
this is all one connection, then I just put the balance lead on in this, but you also have to
But
understand the fail-safe.
and that's the balance board from the original battery, so to speak.
Right, so you know that the electronics are going to communicate properly with the solo by doing it this way.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So
yeah,
what's
yeah.
the difference then with the what's the other thing you can buy now?
BMS1?
Yeah.
BMS1? Yeah. So I have my issues with that, and I've had a lot of people tell me they bought it and then they end up buying one of mine anyways because the BMS one doesn't seem to function like the original one does. They seem to get a lot more battery warnings and issues with that. And I was afraid of that.
Yeah.
I was afraid of that happening, and I kind of knew that as soon as somebody tried to reverse engineer it, it wouldn't work out how it's supposed to. So the fail-safe protocols aren't engaging like they're supposed to. So people are losing their drone because it's out flying and it doesn't understand the original protocols, which are written into that BMS. They're written into the original BMS. You can use a larger battery, and the fail-safes won't engage until they reach a certain percentage, right? So you know, with flying by this, you know that if you're running a larger battery than 5200 mAh, if you're running that, then you're going to accurately get telemetry as long as you calibrate the battery with the BMS how it's supposed to be calibrated. If you're running a larger battery, then you're only flying by voltage, but you have lifetime voltage constantly on readout, and you can go into the protocols and turn off the certain protocols that would hinder you, from doing normal activities without getting all the battery warnings. That's the difference between running PixHawk. So the BMS1, I've noticed a lot of people have tried to do that, and it creates instability in the flight, and all of a sudden the thing will just fly away, or it'll engage some fail-safe that wasn't meant to happen, and then they'll start having a lot of issues. Now, I get it. They're saying it's still beta, but with this, it's not beta. This is the original BMS.
Yeah,
you can run
exactly.
large
And you just put it
You're not
on,
running into that beta problem.
Let's see. Maurice is saying he's sharing the file now. I'm not sure what file he's showing on Tinkercad, but
What?
the file Maurice is showing
Yeah,
now.
I've got it here. I need to send it to Dan. Dan's got to eat. I think his name.
Take off.
Yeah, Hungry Dan's got to eat at
Hungry.
gmail.com.
Yeah, hungry.
Nom, 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 nom.
Here it is.
Nom.
Send
Dude, I
it.
made that when I was like 22 years old, man.
Forward
I'm
the
too old
email.
now. I made that when I used to play a lot of sports, be in really good shape, but I was hungry all the time.
Yeah,
And I stopped playing sports and I stayed just as hungry and got fat.
I made my what was it called before? MSN or something like that. MSN. Remember MSN?
Oh, yeah, that's 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still use it, and it's like hoerigahari@msn.com.
Oh shit, that's not working now.
Oh, this is an STL file.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a printable file, ready to print.
What's it for?
Wait, what's it for? That's the file for the case we just looked at. The battery case Maurice was showing you.
Okay. Well, no, I was looking for the pictures of his mod.
Oh, rules, some of the pictures.
Yeah, I was waiting on the pictures of the mod so I could see where he's got the balance.
I've got them here too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. With the email. Mr. Hungry.
Copy, paste, send. Wait.
Hey,
on its way. That's nice.
3, 2, 1.
Pling.
3, 2,
that's
1.
4 pictures. 4 pictures.
8 seconds to get from you to me.
Crazy. Yeah.
Amazing. If I needed to take a plane flight, it's gonna cost me 12 hours.
Oh, I see what he did. That's gangster. Okay, you, sir, are an OG.
Look at him.
That's
he
imp mode.
Like,
that makes a lot of sense now. So the 3D print makes more sense now too. I get what the 3D print is for. That goes inside the cover, and then the wires run down that tube chamber that you've created, and then the balance leads get pushed inside. That's pretty OG. I'm not gonna lie.
Then you can put 2 6S.
Right.
And then the train.
Oh, you, sir, are a genius. Now you have those, so I'm assuming that you have those balance leads tied into one spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
What you playing in the background, Pond?
I was singing. Oh, that's the static. That's me walking from one location to the next location.
That's kind of cool, yeah.
I flew
is this video here, Marz?
Sorry?
I was asking if this is his video.
And take over.
Video.
Maurice, is dat jouw video waar je die accu-pack los op draaien? Ja?
Om maar van je hand op te laten stijgen. Heb ik ook getekend.
Yeah, that's Maurice. He's getting the guts out. By the way, we got somebody joined chat. Oh, Psy Future FPV. He lost his ranch. No, he got his ranch. So he's the guy.
He's always just about the rant Daniel did.
Be right back. Boss is standing next to me.
Boss, of course.
What about my rant?
Yeah, that I forgot the name of that bastard.
DJI?
No. God damn it.
Hubson?
Yeah, you know, in one more ranch, and somebody in the FPV world is taking their got to be with us, etc. etc. Ah, god damn it, what's that bastard called?
Dobo?
I am on
Bill the drone reviewer?
You just see that.
Oh, Ungodly?
No. The other dude.
Flying for God?
Ah.
Sleeping Bear FPV?
Yeah, that one.
That's Ungodly. Ungodly, Sleeping Bear FPV, Flying for God. Hey man, screw you guys, man. Oh, I feel like I'm arguing with my ex-wife.
Even kijken, guys, because I messed up.
That guy needs to be taken out back and spanked really bad by an adult. Something is wrong with that dude. He was not loved as a child.
Yeah, he has a problem somewhere. Yeah.
Oh, I see what this is. You're using the Inspire as a steady cam.
You can hand take over that when you're on the ship, eh?
Holy shit.
I made it for a friend of mine.
That's scary, bro. I don't know if I'd want a hand take off on a drone that size, dude.
Super strong, eh?
That thing sounds like a helicopter building momentum. Ask him how much it's affected by VRS, Vortex Ring State. I've flown one before and I didn't like the way it handled. Ask him if he has any problems with VRS.
What?
Yeah, what else?
With the shaking when going down too fast, etc.
Die Inspire?
Ja.
Ik heb daar geen last van gehad hoor.
Doesn't bother him. He didn't have any bother. Yeah.
I think you have loose arms.
How about
at same a little bit failing.
how about fast turns while going really fast? Do you get oscillations? Does it seem to like skid through the air a little bit? Kind of oscillate? No?
No.
I got a bad junkie.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I got a bad vision. What the fuck is going on here? I'm gonna stop using that Nia. Yeah. Okay. No, it's
Decide future.
yeah. I made a joke.
Man,
I
Why?
I took his wrench away and then I gave back his wrench. Keep joking. Yeah.
I tell everyone to take my wrench away because I'll be destructive if I have one.
Yeah.
Go for it. not to this front over here.
Dude, as soon as I get a wrench, I'm like, you may as well just take that away because the moment I have an injury, I'm gonna pow drive somebody with it. Don't give me a wrench in any room I come into. That's bad news. Rooland, this drone meet's going to be fun. There's going to be a whole bunch of GPS people out there, and we're going to be absolutely terrorizing them with our FPV drones. We're going to be ripping over the top of their Mavics, and they won't even know what's happening.
And Mitch is gonna come. Carlos is gonna come.
Yeah, Carlos said he's coming. Yeah, Carlos.
I think that is go. I'm not sure about that, but I see a lot of people in the community that's gonna go to the meetup. But yeah, if it's not on the other side of the world, like if you're a few miles away, because it's called Sebastian.
Is er ook gefilmd op die Inspire?
Guess what my name is?
Sebastian.
Exactly. So I was tingling. Like, if you didn't have COVID and I had a lot of money, I just would jump in a plane just to say, "Hi, pricks, this is me." Exactly.
See, that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm having a shirt custom made before I roll that says "SEAL Team 6 of Pricks."
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. You know who's gonna be there, right? I think I'm gonna get a general cap and everything. The Dobo's gonna be there.
Oh, he is? Ooh.
Original Dobo says he's gonna showboat. This will be the first time we've seen each other in like 8 months since we had our big powwow.
There's no powwow. There's just discussion.
There's a difference.
I missed the part, so I'm not gonna get into that. I
feel you.
But
I give everybody 2 chances.
Yeah, I know the chances. I know the chances list.
Yeah.
So don't piss off on number 2, and then it's bye-bye.
Right. I give you 1. If it goes to number 2, then you don't get a third. Sorry.
But
Yeah.
I missed that part. But it's always hard if a relationship or a drone community stuff gets messed up like that. You just have some fun.
There's one thing Dobo will never admit is that I got him into FPV. He'll never admit it. I have the video. I told him, you look bored flying GPS, come out and crash all my equipment for the day. I guarantee by the time you leave, you'll purchase a drone. And he did. He hasn't looked back since, but he'll never give me credit for doing that for him. Never. Never happened. We'll do it.
That's too bad. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
That was his first strike. First strike right there. That was number 1. I was very irritated about that.
Mm-hmm.
He freaked out on me the other day for nothing. I made a cheeky
Nothing.
joke about the DJI FPV, something like, "Are you still
Yep.
with DJI FPV?" That's so 2 days ago. He lost it. Took me to F
Lost his
off.
mind. He made a community
Yeah,
post
man.
about it. Hey, listen, man.
Listen, Daniel. I couldn't grab myself together to post. Are you milking it?
You said it to me.
Yeah, you know what
I
I
was
meant,
having
right?
fun. I was having fun trolling everyone that was trying to put all this DJI content out real quick. So I just made a bunch of troll videos to gain views, raise my CPM, and troll the entire community over it. Like, I just didn't care. I'm like, here, it's that time when everybody's like frantic to get their DJI videos out. So I just made a poop video about a dog pooping. This is my review of the drone. And then from there, it just escalated and escalated. Dude, I got so much controversy. It's hilarious. The video is still going.
Yeah,
It's at like 2,000 views.
Yeah, well, I know how your yeah, well, not how your mind works, but I know how you think about it, you know, and so that
I'm not-
but I couldn't help myself, and you're milking it.
Yeah, I don't. Well,
Milk
you
it.
guys know I don't throw
Nah,
around
not
anybody's.
milking, but
Guys,
I took advantage. I took advantage of his CPM.
shirts will be cool. EBR saying, yeah, I will buy one. Ed is also saying, yep.
Watch my review. It's the best out there. I promise you.
EBR is saying, no, a coffee mug. I want a chance. FPV only coffee mug.
I don't know. See, the whole thing with Dobo is that his grandpa just passed away, right? And so he thinks he's under a lot of stress right now, you know. And I get it. Family things happen, but you can't let it affect your personal life when it comes to this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? If you're gonna get on here and rip into a bunch of people because your personal life has affected you in some kind of way, then you probably shouldn't have gotten online at that time and done that. You should have gone into it with a clear head. You know, he kicked out Lon Denard the other day, who, and don't get me wrong, I think Lon probably deserved it, because I've been through this already with Lon, and Lon's been definitely exploited from my life for good. Goodbye. You've been expelled, my friend. But he's, yeah, Dobo is in a dark place right now, and I can see it. I see it in his face. I see it in his facial characteristics and his features. His eyes are sunken in right now. He's pretty sullen. And I can tell he's been losing a lot of sleep lately. And I don't think this DJI drone is really helping him. I think it's hurting him more than helping him. It's like creating a mental instability in him, because he thinks everybody's just going to agree with his opinion, and they're not. And he's getting a totally different side of it from other people. And I think it's driving him crazy. So I think he just needs to like step away for a minute, take a breather, you know. When a simple thing like YouTube affects your life, get out for a while.
Yeah, YouTube shouldn't
fuck
affect
out.
it. Not at all.
Step out. You know, it shouldn't have that much impact on your personal feelings or how you look at things or how you express yourself to people. It just shouldn't. Ooh, that looks familiar. That is the lid right there. Who pulled up that file? That is,
He's adjusting the solo lid now, yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh, you want the inside?
I just need it raised. That half inch.
the bottom plate
That's-
fits perfectly.
But
Yep.
Dan,
Yo.
use this STL file and you're just gonna raise it half an inch. The clips
Yes.
are gonna get
Yes.
a little bit bigger also. So you have to adjust all those little parts on the side because
Really?
No,
Yeah.
no. Look.
he's gonna show it.
Yeah.
I would think it wouldn't elongate the sides or the
Well,
bottom.
He could slice it. He could slice it on the part with the clips, set it apart, just get the bottom case, tilt that up a little bit, and then stick on the clip part again. So you don't change the size of the clips or the notches or something.
Right.
He's really good at this. I'm not that far. I'm just like, can I copy something on Thingiverse? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you see what he's doing?
Oh, dude, if he can master this, we are in like Flynn, bro. We just need to raise that sucker like a half inch, and it's gravy. It'll fit anything under it.
Yeah.
I mean, within reason. At least the 5200 mAh packs without a problem. You don't want to go too much higher, because then the solo, the way this is designed, you see how close it gets to the top of the battery lead?
Oh, okay.
See what I mean? So the clearance has to only go up so high. So if I was to put a regular battery in there and raise it up a half inch, matter of fact, let's do that. Because this one's already taller. Let's see what it looks like right now. Hold on.
Maurice, moet ik uitrekenen wat half een inch is?
Kijk maar even uit.
Ja, moment.
Kijk nou maar even uit, ja. Kom ik even dit even.
Let me pop this mod out of here. Ooh.
Alright, wait. Dan, I'm gonna do this in Dutch. Maurice, 1 inch is 2,54 centimeter. Dus een half inch zou 1,26 moeten zijn. 1,26 millimeter hoger.
Oké.
Nee, centimeter. 1,6 centimeter hoger.
So yes, it's about a half inch off the top, and you can see where it connects on the back of it. You see where it can go up a little higher without affecting the prop. But you don't want to go too high, because like I said, it's only got that half inch clearance off the back end of it. So if we raised it half an inch, it would be just absolutely perfect.
Well then, if I recalculate, 1 inch is 2.5 centimeters of air. So half an inch should be 1.25 centimeters.
Right.
That's still a decent height.
Dat is best hoog hoor.
Yeah, that's more than one thumb. Like, wait a minute.
Deze is al hoger, hè?
1.25.
Yeah, this
so
one is already higher. But it's pretty high, 2.5 centimeters.
Yeah,
but it's just not raised enough.
If
it was a little higher, you could fit that cell in there.
Yeah, look at that.
Worry about stackers.
Focus. Like, come on, camera, don't fuck with me. So this is 1 inch.
Oh, fuck.
Right.
That's 1 inch. And we're gonna go, this is the size from 0 to 1.25. So yeah, that's a finger width. Yeah, okay. Should fit. Problem is with inches and millimeters, 1.25, that's decent.
I'm not sure. I think people didn't see it.
Yeah, I was gonna say his camera's a little. Let me hold on.
Yeah, but
Let me go see what kind of tape measure.
it's this program, I think, mate. It's not the best.
I think I look really clear on YouTube, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on YouTube we do.
Neat
But,
over here, you look crystal clear.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Let me go back to us and see what I look like on YouTube as well. That way I can see that I'm coming through clear. Yeah, I look stupid clear. Okay.
let me grab a drink then.
Oh, we all look clear. Okay.
Yeah.
What the hell's that big red thing on my forehead?
That's a nose.
No. Rooland, did you mess with my color scheme again? Yes, you did. I'm all hued out.
You got a nice tan. I was thinking like he had some sun, but
What in the world, bro? I look like a goofball on here. I got a pink eye, I got a red nose, I got a bruised up forehead, half my hair is green.
oh, on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is messing up a bit, but meat is awesome. A little out of focus, but you know.
What the heck? Come on, camera. There you go.
Good morning, Marz.
Hey, Mr. Marz.
Piggy, lappy, and waking uppy.
Ricky.
So I think we just need just enough that it can clear that last cell. You know what I'm saying? See, that looks better. That's taller.
Yeah, you see.
It may look a little
strange, and the clips are still the same.
Right. It may look a little strange because now it's kind of a larger camel hump, but it should fit under there and still have it.
Yeah, that's if you just pull it up. So you're not gonna get the nice organic shape. It's just gonna scale up. But you just use the bottom part.
The downside to this is that clip now is gonna have to be lowered to the original height.
No,
See that front?
he took the clip off, so the clip is still original.
No, I mean the front clip. You see where that little clip is on the front right
Oh, yeah.
there? That clip now has to be lowered to fit into the solo.
Yeah, that lip should be higher now. Yeah, that's gonna suck. So that's gonna
Right.
take a little bit more work.
Because that clip goes right here.
Yeah.
Right there. That's that clip that it pushes into.
Louise,
You
happy?
understand?
Ja, ik snap het.
Yeah, he got it. Yes, damn nice that you're looking at the picture. Now Maurice is thinking like, crap, this is gonna take more than 5 minutes.
Take a little time, yeah, because that clip has to line up on the front to snap in.
Yeah, that's a little bit of the annoying part.
Right.
You have a little clip, that's gonna screw you up, exactly. But maybe reslice it, use the, no, that's gonna take a little bit more work. Let's see, change this one, that's the wrong one, that's also the wrong one. Ah, that's a nice one.
Yeah, the bottom clips will go in just fine, but that top one is the one that actually locks it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but maybe he can use some magic and just scale up the front part or what. He's good with this program. Like,
I gotta see if it's flat. If it's flat, then that's all you gotta do. I think it's flat. Yeah, it's flat as a rail. So once you get, damn it, come on, stupid thing. There we go. Yeah, it's completely flat across there. So like I said, it's not like he has to angle anything. It just has to be brought up from the original design, or brought down. Sorry, you know.
Klopt ook niet meer, zie je?
He's checking at the numbers.
So he got the original part in it now. So that's the pink one. And
Right.
the yellow one is the stretch.
Oh, so he sees it now. Yeah, I gotcha.
So the clip should be lower on the print bed. Yeah.
En omhoog, volgens mij.
Yeah, I'm off. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop saying anything now.
Hij is toch mee omhoog gegaan, hè?
Ja, hij is meer. Hij is
If
meer
he can
omhoog gegaan.
perfect this, it'll be perfect across the board.
Maar hier is mij zoiets, kan je beter gewoon in het zelf tekenen.
Ik ga dat even vertalen. Dan, if you look at the picture now, you see the clip is already raised a bit.
Yeah, slightly. I see that. It's not enough to be lined up, honed in though. You know what I mean? It'll be overriding it.
Yeah, there's something changed just by pulling up the
Right.
the part. Yeah. On the angle should be the same.
That's something that you need to.
That's the part that could cost you 2 hours to figure out, or tinker around, or
too
do
much
test.
clips and nozzles to fit around.
Because only the front part is screwing us up now. The angle should be the same.
Right, the clip angle looks identical.
Ik heb een ander idee.
But wait, if you pull it up,
Ik heb een ander idee.
the width doesn't change. Nee, wait, I'm gonna do this in Dutch. Als je hem gewoon omhoog trekt, wordt hij niet breder. Dus dat is identiek.
Nee, maar ik ga even ik heb een ander idee.
He got a new tactic. So rinse, repeat. I'll be right back, guys.
Like if he can do this, he would be fixing the problem for the majority of 3DR solo users. The STL file that's out is good, but it could be better. This could be changed to make it way better. What are you drinking?
Me?
Yeah.
Alcohol-free beer.
I know all about that.
This one is 0.2. point. What's it? Just 0. You never know, what they put in there.
So, Rooland,
Yeah, mate.
when you get a chance, ask him what he did with these 2 wires off the balance lead. That yellow and that red wire, the small one.
Oh, a junkie.
Ja.
Yeah, I don't know, but I get a chance to ask him that.
Yeah. Let me see if I can untwist these. Yeah, there we go.
Like dat.
Yeah, I'm checking out this 3D thingy.
Oh, I see what he did. He sliced it at the top and he's just gonna raise it.
Yeah.
So he's gonna leave everything how it was and just raise the top of the hump.
Yeah, that's what you like, right?
But
Right.
Is the hump still wide enough at the bottom to put the lipo in? You use then.
So what's happening is it's hitting the top. You can't clear the pack because you have to set it sideways. The pack can't go in flat like a normal pack. It has to be put sideways, which is why you have to have that taller top on it. If you can get it over the top.
The sides don't bother. It's just the bottom. It's bottoming out.
Nee, alleen de
Right,
hoogte.
on,
It's
exactly.
de hoogte.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just the height. Okay.
Ja.
Right.
Omdat je de lipo's in plaats van flat,
Yeah.
put them up straight, and then yeah, you need just a little bit more.
Height. Yeah.
Ja, hoogte.
You could get a little nice strange lip
Ja,
on.
die
I
onderste.
mean, even with
die-
the lip, I wouldn't care.
It's still gonna fit. And you
Right.
can even iron that one out, but it's gonna take a little bit of tinkering now.
I've got him here somewhere.
Like, I don't even care if it has that extra lip. You know what I mean? Like, it's really not going to present an issue.
Well, he can change the lip now by selecting the bottom part and changing
Shrinking
the
it.
width and the length. So it's
Right.
going to bend in a little bit, but you're not able to do too much because then the lipo is going to get pinched in the bottom because you're changing the angles.
Right. I mean, there's actually a ton of room because once that battery's moved from like this to this, then it's a lot smaller variation. It's just the top has to, you know, be able to clear it, and it can't because of the way it's set up.
Yeah.
It was a good design, whoever made it originally, but you can only put smaller packs in it, like 2,500 up to 3,500. If you went 5,200, it wouldn't work. And that defeats the purpose of doing the lid altogether, because then you're losing flight time.
Yeah, but back in the days when it came out, those were almost the top-notch lipos you could get in. And now
Yeah, tattoo.
yeah, and they didn't thought about that in the days.
Right.
If you can get a nice case and just put a decent big ass lipo in, I'm gonna have some fun with that bird again. Like I have the Phantom 1 or Phantom 2, so that uses I think it's a 3S 3.3 mAh lipo. Just a little lipo with a XC60 connector. It's 7 minutes and then it's over. So 7-minute flight time. And I even I printed the brackets so I can use 2 lipos on the arms with a special T connector, but then you got 9 minutes or something because you got more weight with you. and that's a bird that's probably 10 years, 12 years old. I'm not sure how old the model is, but and if you can see how long you can fly with a DJI now, 20 minutes at least for video, and I don't do video, so I don't care. I don't care about it, but time changes really quick, especially in RC now.
Look, Daniel.
He's killing it right now. He's doing an amazing job of setting this up. Yeah, there you go. Good old chassis.
Yeah.
Let's make it acro. Let's put some beta FPV part.
Rules. Wait, Dan, is that the frame?
Battery plate or the bottom top plate?
Battery, yep.
But look what I got. I got an empty battery case.
I got one too. I got a bunch of them.
Yeah, but this one is not ripped apart because of the glue thing.
Well, no. I can get mine to do it clean. You just have to stop the solvent with a little bit of water before it breaks the case down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but
it just takes too much time, and I can't fit anything back in that. It's annoying.
But if I give this to Drone Junkie.
Yeah, exactly. Is that the part Drone Junkie is tinkering around with now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the actual.
The
original one. So he knows what the lib is. So if that part gets to Drone Junkie, he can test stuff if he wants to, and compare if the lip is on the same height. Because
true.
It's like I said, it's nice to draw it, but sometimes you have to still tinker around a little bit, and it sucks if you have.
I even got the bottom plate for that to test.
Right.
Because look. Perfect fit.
It's all one unit. Yep.
Okay. And it's a plastic chisel,
but plastic chisel.
Plastic chisel.
Plastic, fantastic. Yeah. On the to-do list.
Frisbee.
Oh, we're missing out on that.
Boomerang.
Solo boomerang.
Rules. If I get add into the Google Meet on my side, I can screen share. Oh no, the audio's not gonna work.
Let me check.
Yeah, Ninja's not working.
Should be able to come in.
Oh wait, you need to add the password. Do you know the password? And by the way, this is 6 minutes ago, so maybe that is not in there anymore. But
well, I'm gonna stop using this Ninja because it's tried it. It's not.
Most of the time, it works fine.
Yeah, but right now it's.
Oh, okay. Drone Junkie, Maurice.
Yeah.
The problem with doing. I'm not quite sure where you're going with it, but maybe I'm prematurely jumping here. The problem is that would not line up properly if you put that piece in there. You'd have to make it all one solid piece, and it would have to line up exactly where the bottom is.
He's using it.
Okay, all right.
He's using it to make measurements. So that's how you figure out where you have to cut something or move it, or which angle the other part is you want to use.
Gotcha.
So, if you have the real technical AutoCAD program, you have to work with codes. But this is a little bit easier, but sometimes you have to use a spare part to just stick it in so you can see, oh, now I got a 90-degree angle or a 20-degree.
Right.
Because scaling, like I said, if you scale something wrong, it's going to take everything out of proportion. And that's what he's doing now. Like, where do I have to cut so this part stays the same without screwing up this? And
sure.
Making a nice bevel on this side. Like, if you just wanted a square box, we will be ready in a minute. But
sure.
We wanted a battery case.
Yeah, we're trying to make it aesthetically pleasing to the eyes.
Yeah. Let's see, Alice was saying it has worked fine before I came in, but I could only hear and see Dan. Maybe Dan was on. That's strange. A Ninja? Yeah, you can select somebody on big screen. So, yeah. Add that can happen because as soon as you come into Ninja, you can see all of us. And once you clicked on somebody, you're gonna only see Dan because now I can see Dan's face full screen over here. Ooh, yeah. Exactly that one. Like that's what I'm seeing now. Like, and usually on the there he is, cute guy. And now I have to figure out how I get my small screen again because I don't know what I did. Let's see. No, that's the wrong one. No, wrong. And that's chat.
Maurice over here performing magic tricks in front of my eyes.
Yeah, he's doing some 3D.
What the? Oh, there it. No, it's this one.
The man's a guru. He's a guru.
All right, found it. Like, if this happens to you, like now I can see. Now you see Dan. You got this little square, and if I click over here, he's big ass. There he is. But over here, you can see.
You need to make yourself big, Pond, because you're showing a little screeny.
Oh crap! Sorry, guys. Like big. Pigeon. All right. So usually this is the meat. Yeah. This is meat, and now we can say we're gonna make Dan big. And once this happens, you can go to the top right corner. You got this little icon. Click on it. Now you got everybody. But on YouTube, it's just gonna be what Rules is showing.
Yeah, I need to fix that.
No, that's good. Rules is tinkering around.
Tinkering with that OBS Ninja thingy.
I gave him a job. He's doing a good job. Ed, bring your butt in here, man. What are you doing?
Red is working. That's probably Red is working now, yeah. Sorry, that's me. Having a hard time with the grinder.
Coffee.
So,
Coffee.
Let me grab some water. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Like to party. We like to party. I've got something to tell you.
That's Vanga Boys.
There he is.
Yeah, Vanga Boys. There you go.
Good morning, boys.
Mercy.
Hey.
Nicely in a circle.
Yeah, Vanga Boys. There you go.
Good morning, boys.
We're getting some
Marz needs to. Yeah, that's Marz. He needs to mute YouTube, and then he'll go. I forgot to do that because it's morning.
I fucking sure did, Rules. Good on you, mate. You picked that one.
Don't you love the face from people that just woke up? Like, yeah, exactly.
I mucked my camera up. I gotta fix it.
All right. My Bruce Lee instincts kicked in there.
Why? Did you kill a fly doing this?
Hey, Dan.
What? Moss?
Yep.
Alright, get over here. Back up.
How you doing, Mike?
Oh, doing all right there, yeah.
All right. No budgie smugglers today?
Nah.
Ah,
Throw some barbecue. Throw some kangaroo on the barbecue, mate.
on the Bobby.
Yeah. On the Barbie.
Fire it now.
Oh. Let's see, Danny is also in. Oh, also, welcome back, Danny. He's popping in and out.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Break
man.
this. Hope I didn't break this. Maybe I broke it. Oh
Man.
got all these bags, man. Grr. Whatever.
That's better.
There we go.
How was the wedding, Marz?
Oh, fucking awesome rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mang's married now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, cool.
Mate, he's under the thumb now, mate.
Ball and chain. Yeah.
Small party.
Yeah, no, it was a good day. It was a good day.
But small party.
No FPV flying?
right?
Yeah, it was just
Yeah, family and good friends.
yeah, it wasn't big. It was maybe 15,
Yeah,
20
can
people,
do
if
big
that.
things.
Yeah, it was only small. Yeah, it wasn't massive.
Nice.
Yeah, he had the celebrant. They got married in like a factory sort of setup place.
Yeah.
Had all like carpet put down, all a Muslim type setup sort of thing. No, it was good. It was different. I've never been to something like that. So it was all right. And then we went to the marina, took photos and videos, and one of the guys flew his little Manny Canivi and got some nice photos of the pier and that. And
Oh, cool. Yeah.
yeah, and then Indian restaurant. And where did we go? And then we went back to Meng's place for a little bit. Come home. Started drinking, got pissed, had a shag. Top fucking day. Went to sleep.
Oh, man.
Shack. Awesome day, yeah. That was gonna do a battery mod. Or
No, I'm just gonna. I gotta build some XT60 connectors.
Oh, I thought you're gonna clip that thing or something. What I'm not gonna show on YouTube.
No, I'm just gonna build. I got a whole
He
bunch
showed
of
it
XT60.
before, Daniel. But
I have, but I always delete afterwards.
Yeah.
I do it for the people that are paying attention and want to learn something.
and then
So,
when I want to do
You
it,
just batteries? Oh, what did you say? I messed up.
Do what now?
You're gonna make battery leads?
Yeah, I'm making some XT60 connectors.
Cool. All right. Once in a while, I always forget the shrink wrap. Like minus, and then you use the red one, you solder it, you look at it like, oh, that looks really good this time. And then you look at the cable like, fuck, I forgot the shrink wrap.
I've done that a bunch of times.
Don't we all?
It's the worst when you get like 90% through it and realize you forgot to do it, have to start all
Oh
over.
yeah, if you have a multi-cable. Oh, it happened to me on a you know, in the old days, the COM ports, not the COM, you had the COM ports with the 12 or 14 pins on the computer, but you also had the long ones that we use on the printers.
Right.
Yeah, you did 10 of them, and then you looked at them like, I'm missing something. Like, oh no.
Yep. Start all over.
Yep.
The worst.
That was kind of like the same size we use now on the FC's cable with. Yeah.
So while we're thinking about it here, and we just got done talking about it.
Get them on. Don't forget it. Yeah. Those are the nice cases. Few bucks on Banggood or Ali or Amazon, and you can use them forever. And just order one. I always keep them the biggest. You use one size, and then you have a lot of spare you don't use. Or
Right.
Use them, yeah.
Sorry.
Like same here, I can buy shrink wrap for industrial use, even with glue inside. So as soon as you heat it, you're gonna get the gluey stuff coming out of it. But it's still more expensive if I buy it here at the big shop, and I'm buying industrial stuff because I have a company. But if I order it on Banggood or whatever, I'm cheaper out. Like, that's just stupid.
Yeah, same here, mate.
Yeah.
And
Like,
you gotta take meters.
Shrink wrap for 25 euros, just a stupid price, but I can get the same size and length just for 10 or 5 or whatever. So I'm not gonna buy it over here.
You need to check Technische Unie. They got some nice.
Well, rules. Over here we have Rexel of Hagemeyer. Those have a nice price on boxes with shrink wrap.
Technische Unie.
Yeah, that's a kit. Yeah.
For a couple of bucks.
Yeah, sometimes they have nice prices.
Nice all sizes, like long enough. Technische Unie. You got it there, mate.
Yeah, no, we have the same stuff over here. I'm not sure if I have it.
It wasn't too expensive because they know we need that shit, you know. We don't need 20 meters of the same diameter. Yeah.
Wait, let's see. Dat is handig. Hey, nee. I'm missing my spare parts. Yeah. Now, I'm not able to find it, but usually I just order on Ali or Banggood a set with all sizes, all kind of sizes, 1 meter for 5 euros. And if you order 2 or 3 kits of that, you're done for the next year.
Yeah.
Dan, what's the liquid you're using? That's flux?
That is liquid flux because I wanted to run into the wire.
But so you're using soldering. The solder you use isn't flux core.
It is flux core. It just doesn't have what I'm looking for as stick capability. It doesn't stick very well when I do this stuff, so I find it's better just to get some circuit flux.
Yeah, you always put a little bit of flux on it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
and
need
then
to
it
use,
settles
I need
really
to use
well.
flux when I have really big soldering tabs. But how many watts is the soldering iron you're using?
This is 60 watt.
That should be enough.
Yeah. That's 400 degrees or better. I mean, it does a good job. I just find that it creates a lot less cold solder joints when I use running flux.
Yeah.
All right. When I say running flux, I mean I want it to run into the wires to make them stiffer near the connector. All right. That way it doesn't bend the copper.
Yeah, if it pulls up too much, it's gonna make the copper stiff. Yeah.
Right. So, and that's actually what I want in this scenario. That's exactly what I want it to do.
Yeah, you need a little bit of rigidity in the first quarter inch, or maybe less. Yeah. Well, my iron is on 420 if I do my solder stuff.
Just about to say wrong wire, Dan.
yeah, no, man. I'm caught up in the talking.
That's basic: square, circle, triangle, red, black.
Okay, I figured out what I did wrong on the OBS with the ninja calls.
Ninja, not ninja.
Ninja.
Ninja, you know. Ninja.
Remember that one?
Bastards.
Bastards.
Booyah. Sweet. It's cheaper to make these than it is to buy them with the wire already connected, and then you can not yourself and do all the good stuff. So
Yeah.
If you have a few minutes, it's cheaper, but you can get those 10 pack for $5.
okay, well you got to send me that link because we don't have that kind of buying deal.
No,
we get 10 for 14 or 15 bucks, and that's
Yeah, well, the problem is Ali
Shipping.
and Banggood, the price difference is pretty big in Europe and America. So
right.
That's XC60 in it.
Yeah, that's XT60. So just like it's cheaper to buy double-ended male and female for the balance lead lengtheners than it is to buy the balance lead.
Exactly.
So I buy them like sets of 10, and then I just cut the ends off and use them for the mods.
Yeah, I got two guys over here because it's showing this. Like, I'm not sure if I can get metal out. Come on. So I'm using the Q200 LiPo charger, and it comes with this little board. So you connect this is going to connect into the charger. Then you got this little board,
right?
And you can connect all kinds of LiPos. But I ordered this length of 4S extension lead, so I don't need to screw around with this connector all the time.
Sure.
And I did some rebuilds because I shredded off my balance lead on one of my LiPos. And those cables are great. Just cut them, put some shrink wrap on them, solder them, and you're good to go again.
That reminds me, Rules, your batteries are charging to 4.3.
Yeah.
On the tiny one? Yeah.
1S. Yeah.
Nah, what was that yesterday? What's his name was saying? Oh, geez, who was it, Bess?
Yeah, somebody was saying somebody was flying with
Not
pretty
so
high charge LiPos. Yeah.
Oh, who was it yesterday? Oh my God, I forgot. Oh man.
Mike's brother, Fox, not Fox, Ram Jock Ram.
No, it wasn't that. Oh.
Yeah, but somebody was saying he saw a pretty high cell voltage.
Yeah, 4.3 on your Nazgul, I think it was. The one where, I don't know which drone it was. It was the one when you were split carbon. There he is. Thank you. Or is it wrong on the telemetry?
Telemetry is wrong. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, split carbon. Sorry, bud. I forgot your name, mate. My bad. I knew it was there's something.
But Rules, that was your bird, and what is it? Your charger? Is it just overcharging, so it's not that accurate?
I think it's this.
The DX2, I don't know, wait.
I think it's your last flight where you went with the van.
Yeah,
where Morris was flying.
Yeah. That OSD isn't working correct.
Yeah, that's it on the one that's on now on YouTube. 4.3, yeah.
I'm not sure if you're using this one. No, you have a different one.
4.30 volts doesn't drop anything, even RSI
Nothing
isn't
at
showing
all.
up, doesn't show anything.
You might have to reset it in Betterflight, yeah, Rules?
Oh, that's just
we
a
tried
wrong
that.
setup.
We tried to solder correct lead to the FC, but that
Yeah.
was,
So you still don't. It's not showing correctly on the.
no,
Yeah,
no.
that's all
So
right.
this one is for I put a timer on it now.
Yeah.
So I fly 3 minutes, 3 minutes 20 seconds. So I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how when I bought one of my first hooks, the one that Ark, God rest his soul, built for me, or the one that he built, I bought it. The same thing, that hasn't got no OSD that you can't tell, so you got to put it on a timer. It used to be on 3:30 and basically come back and land. So that's on 1S, but still same thing. You put it on a timer.
It's a great.
But on your charger, it's not. It's not charging to 4.3 on the charger.
No,
All right.
no.
So it's all right. Okay. Yeah, no, I think it's good split carbon. On the charger, it's not 4.3.
No,
so.
I'm.
Just the telemetry's fucked up on the thing.
Telemetry is fucked up on it.
Yeah.
Drone Junkie built that one for me. It flies great, but we couldn't figure out how to work out flight telemetry. Yeah. Then no flight telemetry. Yeah, just put a freaking counter on there. 3 minutes.
That's it. Put the timer on and send it.
I love full send rigs. Oh well, let's just see what happens. Those are the best.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta do that, huh?
Got to, man.
Just send it.
Yeah.
Send it.
I got to fly the Tiny Hawk. The very first one is the ones you can't adjust the camera.
Oh yeah.
I still love that bird.
The Emacs, the kit, you get the goggles, the controller, and the Tiny Hawk. Mate, the VTX on those things is absolutely crap. And the controller, you'll see, I'll put footage up when I get a chance. My God, it was like I was learning to fly again, man. I hate those controllers. They are the worst.
The plastic shit.
So we tried Mang tried to bind the Tiny Hawk to my Tyrannus, and we got one bound, but it wouldn't armor. So I don't know. And then another one wouldn't bind. Oh my God! And then when I was flying it down that back corner, mate, you'll see the footage. It's just I don't know how I flew through it. Some of it I couldn't fly anymore. I had to land because I didn't know where the hell I was. Got a bit of footage.
Gentlemen, remember, this is where we started, though.
It was horrible.
This is where we started.
Hey?
We got to remember, this is where we started. It's still leagues ahead of Brushed. Brushed was garbage.
Yeah.
No chance, mate.
I've got the two.
I can tell you now, Dan, I'll bring my hummingbird, mate. I'll destroy that Tiny Hawk, mate. It's got no chance of beating me.
Yeah, but you're talking...
at my capabilities, the brush is heaps better than the brushless.
It really depends.
Hang on, Dan, if I get my other one, if it actually flew when it did fly, my beta tester one from Newbie Drone, that thing's an animal. That thing will destroy the Tiny Hawk. And that's 65, so... They're just meant to fly, not meant for racing. This is what I'm trying to say.
I feel and that's what it was designed for. It was a simple freestyle platform. And I get that. But there are some different ones. Like if you run the nitro nectars on it,
they're crap.
Insane.
Yeah,
but the Mockingbird tune on it, it is insane on nitro nectars.
Yeah. I told Rules to put the Mockingbird tune on his Tiny Hawk.
Yeah,
yes, it is.
Mine is grounded. Mine is grounded. But they do a lot of Mockingbird tunes, and I follow that group on Facebook. G Cowell or something. That's the dude that did the tune, and a lot of people like it with just firmware SHIZZLE, the 48 kilohertz SHIZZLE.
This is what's happening, Dan, with Mang. He's got a whole heap of these Emacs packs to where the thing is going to help kids and things like that, right? Now, if you were to give that Emacs package to a kid forget about it. Yeah, he's going to need an adult to get it running. They're not a good, not like a good, in my opinion, it's not a good combo from the factory, because even I had difficulty flying it. Yeah, and that was just a kid straight. It's just out of the box. Yeah, he's got heaps. He's got fucking 20 of the bloody things there. So it's a bit frustrating when, you know what I mean. Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but that's why.
Yeah, on the first one, on the package.
It's all about the controller, mate. If you have a decent TX,
the controller does my head in.
And then it flies better.
But if you've never flown, that controller might be okay.
That's why I don't recommend.
I can't go back. It's like backwards.
But I
it really is
never
backwards.
recommend the kit that they put together. The little drone,
I don't like it.
Is for inside the house, it's okay, and the Tiny Hawk race is nice for outside. You know, it doesn't do any harm, and that's a nice thing. You know, because a 5-inch or
it's all right to fly, but
but not with the controller. That's.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. I hate that controller like a Jesus.
It's a plastic shit.
Like throwing exactly. It's like I've gone backwards, like because I'm used to the Tyrannus and the Radio Master. I tried thumbing, I tried pinching. Nah, forget about it because there's not enough throw. It's did my head in. But I had fun. I can't say I didn't have fun.
I bought the kit, so the Tiny Hawk with the goggles and the remote. Within 1 week, I had a dead spot in the remote, so I could give throttle and mid-stick nothing, and then I had to go 70 or 75%, and then I got throttle. So mid-stick, the potential meter inside of the remote was dead already, so that sucked. Well, I need to change it. First, I changed it to Spectrum, then I changed it to Tyrannus, and now I'm flying it on Tango 2.
Okay, so yes, Bill, coast to coast. Drone Junkie is redesigning the 3DR Solo STL file for the 3D printed battery mod. This is where the real hobbyists hang out that like to get involved in the complicated stuff. This is where we like to push the boundaries of things in this room. These are a bunch of guys that are true hobbyists that really like to dabble in everything. I give all of you mad respect for where you are.
He's concentrating on all the shit because it's important. It doesn't change. But I give him my empty.
But then you're gonna get even more space on the left, on the right now to put some 18650 cells in or whatever.
Yeah, you don't need it.
I thought about that.
Yeah,
I thought about that. Yeah, there's a 5,000 mAh battery you can buy already from Zod, ZOHD, the Zod company for long range flying. They have a 5,000 mAh for $119, but it's a high output energy pack. It's not a low density pack, so it'll allow you to still have that 35C punch out boost that you're used to on, it creates amperage draw if you need it. It's not held back by that low impact that lithium ion normally provides.
Yeah.
So this is interesting that they're designing high efficiency lithium ion packs now, and that's what I think DJI has been more transitioning to with their stuff. That's why you see the Mavic Mini and the other ones running those high energy packs. That's allowing them to have that kind of burst of energy and output to fly 30 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? So I see lithium ion has really come a long ways, but if you want to just take a slow, long duration flight without using all that energy, it'll still give you the same results as a regular lithium pack. But if you want to power punch it, you can. Or if it needs that extra amperage draw to fight the wind or do something, it's not going to fall out of the sky due to like brownout or blackout. So that's awesome that they're starting to redesign lithium ion packs for higher potency uses.
Well, the way he made it now, the bottom size is still the same. So
right,
it's gonna piss him off now because he could also change the bottom size, so he could put a wider LiPo in it. But now you can only do a DIY LiPo. So if you get separate cells, you can stack them, and you can see you go more to the left and the right because you got a little bit more width now.
Sure.
But you changed the lip already. That's higher. Maurice, more, jongen.
No, like
Dude,
I
I think
said, I've got that empty solo part. I can,
Now,
so we can
would you be
measure
printing
it.
that in section or all one print still?
It should be one print.
Okay, so you could still pull that off with just one print without having to sectionalize it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's a little bit of overhang, but you can support that part, and the overhang of the part itself, that's not too steep, so you don't need support.
Ja, je kan het zo uitprinten. Dat kan je gewoon zo uitprinten.
Yeah, he's saying you can print this without even using support material. Sometimes somebody, if you want to print a 90-degree angle, this part needs to be supported, so you're going to use sacrificial support.
Gotcha.
Because it gets hot and you don't want to melt it, and so it gets down.
So I see what this is doing now. Yeah, you could essentially just print layer to layer to layer and just go all the way
Exactly.
up.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's awesome.
It's like putting whipped cream on ice.
Right.
Layer on layer on layer, something like
That's an interesting way you put it there. Yeah. Rooland, can you send him the body piece so he can test it?
Yeah.
That would be awesome, dude. If we can come up with one solid file.
Totally empty skin thingy with empty all the. I can even send him the. Well, bring him because sending.
You're close.
It's not so personal. No, but it's an hour drive, so yeah.
Maurice, virtual high five from here, sir. Yeah, there you go. That just happened. That's 2,000 miles away. Oh.
Kijk hoe die staat.
I also have the empty PCBs, PSCs, you know, the motor pods.
Right.
But the motors are, those are the real deal, except for the electronics on the boards.
Right. Have you switched over to the T motors yet?
No.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about transitioning over to the T motors.
Why would I?
They have a lot more potency.
Okay.
Kijk, we zo.
In a while,
Hij is zo.
because of the battery shit.
And you can also put a nice inside and outside, so outside made by Drone Junkie and inside
Dikke lul.
something like that, like a stupid thing of this.
No choice but to print it in the print made by Drone Junkie.
Maar hij mailt
Right on the top. Replace the solo with Drone Junkie.
Yeah, he can do it. It takes a few minutes because you have to erase a solo or just put something inside, but you can make a postmark or whatever one. But people that
Now that you've redesigned it, you can upload it to Thingiverse if it works, and then you can just put add tip, and then they start tipping you when they download it.
I'm out of focus. Well, I use Thingiverse also, but it's free tipping on Thingiverse.
Right.
So I use the
I
links.
know.
Sometimes if I print something and I put it on YouTube, I'm gonna put the link in. Like I use this to make this, thanks to that guy or whatever one.
I do tip if I can. If it really helped me in some kind of way, I definitely try to tip. You know, the shout outs are good, but I do like to tip. Like, you know. So somebody went out of their way, just like Drone Junkie, to take the time to do it. I have to give them credit for what they did.
Plugin always works. By the way, Robbie RC Belgium just joined us in chat.
Yeah, Robbie from Belgium. It's a big Belgium.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Yeah, bonjour, monsieur. Ça va? Ça va bien. Merci.
Parlez-vous français?
Ah, you understand, Mr. Daniel. Mr. Daniel.
Then over here, Belgium has two parts. So you have the Dutch-speaking part, or the Belgium-speaking part, and the French-speaking part. And he's pretty close to the French-speaking part. So it's still Belgium, but half of it talks Dutch, so we can talk to them like our language.
Right.
And if you drive too far, they only speak French, and that really sucks for us. And they're really
Netherlands
on that. That really sucks. So you can even try English. If you go to the wrong city or little village, they're gonna screw you over. Like they're just gonna do like, oh, parlez-vous français? I don't understand you.
Je ne parle pas français. Fuck you. Merde.
No,
It's simple as that, mate. If they don't want to help me, I give them the flicking finger. Bastards. But he's right. It is the French.
Yeah, it's really strange because usually if foreign people come to the Netherlands, if you're German, if you're Belgium, Belgium is easy. English, American, French, if people can try, they talk to you the same language. So as soon as you notice the guy is from a different country, you're trying to figure out what language it is, and if he can speak it, he's just gonna talk in his own language.
Right.
But that's because we got a lot of languages in close surroundings.
Yeah, you got a lot of diversity in the language still, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
It's fun.
Gentlemen, I think I'm going to bail. Maurice, you are the man, sir. If you feel like staying at it, stay at it. If you get it done, I guess we can send you that top piece and we can start testing. That would be a major change for the solo world.
Je hebt toch zo'n hak, Roland?
Sorry?
Je hebt toch zo'n rond hakweertje, toch? Je had er toch eentje?
Yeah, I've got it all here.
Ja, dan kan je die beter opsturen.
I drive by and bring it to you, mate. It's more fun.
Do a drive-by window toss.
Hey, here you go.
What is going on?
Battery to you.
Check your front lawn.
They're gonna meet up. Maurice is gonna drop the parts, so Maurice can test it. You can hook. Rules is gonna hook you up with an email or maybe in the next stream or whatever one.
Yeah, well,
So,
I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna make sure that you can measure it in the right way. Does it fit? Etc. And I might just drop off my 3DR Solo so we can have the best measurements, you know.
Right.
Because every inch, every little millimeter counts for not hitting props in the battery case.
Now, Maurice, last question. What did you do with the yellow and red wire connected to the balance lead?
Ja, dat weet ik niet meer.
He doesn't remember. He needs to tear it apart to look at it.
That is very important.
Ja, volgens mij zijn dat die twee pinnetjes, of niet?
That's someone with just the two pins, then?
So,
Even zien dan. Zijn ze dat niet
there,
laten zien?
it's not quite connected to the balance. The balance lead is normal, it's still reading, but these have to be connected.
I want to see the rest of it.
What's that?
I want to see the whole thing.
Well, okay, so I got to pull the board, flip it over, but what it connects to is the right there.
Yeah, but I have used the connector, the original connector.
But you didn't do anything with these?
Yeah, I put it back on.
So you use this whole piece?
Only the power connector and the little plate.
Interesting. So you use the PCB on the battery as well, huh?
No,
so that's the only way this is going to efficiently work.
You can see it on the picture. Eh?
How's that?
You can see it on the picture.
Well, yeah, but you got foam over the top of it, I thought.
Dan, are you able to put some pictures with measurements of the lipos you want to put in the new case? So we're not going to screw up the build. Post them to Rules.
Okay.
And Rules can post them to Maurice so he can measure up the case so he's not making something that doesn't fit the lipo you want to use.
Yeah,
Absolutely. The problem with that is that when they stop producing that battery, then you're stuck again. So that's why I wanted to oversize it.
Okay, so we just need a whatever size. That's okay. Right. Can you measure whatever size and post the Rules? We talked about the height, so it's half an inch higher now, but the bottom plate is still going to be the same, or do you even want that a little bit more?
So
wide?
here's
you
battery.
Look at my video. You can't screw the bottom plate because you got all the notches that slips in with the clicky.
Oh, sorry, upside down. Yeah, no, okay, now
and
the top plate.
The other thing is, you got a notch up here to click and unclick it. It's not a necessary thing because we can Velcro it down. So the clip isn't, for visual things it's nice, of course, but it's not a necessary thing. So the only thing
it's already
that needs to be done is this plate, this top plate needs to be up like 0.6 millimeters, 0.7, 0.8. But I'm gonna show him.
It's gonna fit down. Don't worry. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, I can send him the exact battery that we've been using, but getting people to carry it is getting harder. I reached out to Tyler Brennan from RDQ, and Tyler says that he's going to keep it in stock because I told him what we're doing with the battery mod. So he says he's willing to redo it again as long as the batteries stay selling. You know.
Yeah, but a little bit more space would be nice, so you can put, if something goes south, you can put a different one in. And if you see how much the sides are tilted now, maybe you can put one in diagonal, and it's still fit. So,
Rooland, here's the battery link from RDQ because Tyler said he's going to redo it, but all the measurements should be on there.
Yes.
Please.
Hey Bas.
Ja.
Yes.
Ik wil even uitleggen dat hij dat voorste printplaatje wat in die accu zit, dat moet hij gebruiken. En daar gaat hij 2 draadjes op. Dat gaat allemaal in die 3D-print, hè?
Okay. Maar je gebruikt dus de originele PCB van die oude LiPo.
Ja, de accu zit. Alleen het voorste gedeelte. De plus en de min en die andere dingen. Maar dat kan je ook zien, hè? Dat zie je als je hem omdraait, dan zit de stekker er gewoon in. En dan kan je er gewoon origineel inklikken.
Okay. Then Maurice was saying the LiPo upgrade on the one you had, the black brick. He resolders the 2 wires, and he uses the board that comes with the LiPo. So on the back side, he just connects the connector again and reuses that part.
Interesting. Okay. So you have to use the secondary PCB.
De voorste gedeelte alleen.
Just the front part. You don't need the back part. It's 2 separate parts. So probably the charge board and the info or data board or something.
So what you're saying is you just use this secondary one and then you solder onto these 2, and that's it. You disconnect this entire board. So you're just disconnecting from here, going to here. But what about that? I see what you did. Okay. However, how are you bypassing that 6S lead that's attached to the secondary board?
Hoe doe je de balance lead?
Because it's attached to the other board. So how's he bypassing the balance lead?
We gaan die 2 witte stekkers aan de zijkant. Die doe ik splitsen en die doe ik aan de zijkant en die dingen. Dan kan je er zo insteken zo schuin.
Oh, dat onmoeilijk om te vertalen. Dank je wel. Well, he's telling he got 2 connectors on the side, and
Right, I saw that.
and that's where he splices them in.
So that's what I'm saying. He's using this board as well. He has to be if that's the case.
Alleen de kabel op de printplaatje.
Just the cables on that board, not the board itself. So he splices it into the cables. So I'm not sure about those cables.
Daar komen gelijk 2 balanceerstekkers op. Van 6S. Die doe je ook gewoon geweldig op. Snap je nou? Uit dat printplaatje. En dan komt een kabeltje uit. 2 kabeltjes komen eruit. 2 losse. En die balanceerstekker. En die balanceerstekker, dan moet je gewoon een normale balanceerstekkers opzetten. Voor 6S.
Ah,
Okay.
I get him.
Snap je hem?
Yeah, I think I get you. Yeah.
Laat mij even uitleggen in het Engels.
Yeah,
But
it's hard to
it's
explain.
2 leads in
I need
one.
to talk to Luis a few minutes just to figure it out and translate it to you then. Maybe Rules figure it out faster, but for me it's like, yeah, I get it, but
Nah, but I think he's putting in. Heb je dan maar 1 draad of doe je dan ook 2 draden bij elkaar solderen voor die? Nee.
Als het goed is heb ik nog zo'n printblad van een Phantom. Even kijken. Even kijken hoor. Het is zo'n teringgroei.
he's trying to find the board to show you. But it's
Okay.
such a crap shit over here to find parts. There's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, like I said, man, I yeah, that the whole not being able to, back and forth translation's a little rough, so it's a lot harder to figure out than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Robbie is.
We have 2 guys that can translate. So
Right.
but sometimes in Dutch it's really easy for me to know what he's talking about, but I have to use the English terms and then
To explain it,
sometimes
right.
so I need a minute or 2 to figure it out, and on a live stream that's pretty hard because
Sure.
all the words are in a row. I'm not sure. Maybe you found a board so we can show you.
Looks like he's going to pop another one open to take a look at it.
You can make your screen big, by the way, in the meet.
Yeah.
So you can see it better.
I'll blow him up here. There we go. He's on my center screen. Oop, I did that, and then he got low res.
Check chat, guys, and take a piss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chris is in. Alan is in. Carlos is still in. Robbie's also still in. And Split Carbon is making fun of Translate. Yeah, I know, but Translate can also screw a sentence up really fast. Give you some little bit.
Carlos, what's up, buddy? Who just texted me? Hope you're having an awesome day. Oh. Hope you're having an awesome day. Was wondering if you would send me an invite to Discord. I'd greatly appreciate it. Is the Tower of Power doomed, Stan? Aha.
Tell Paler.
Yeah, I'm taking on this Tampa, city of Tampa. I'm really about to make their life extremely difficult.
See my window, Dan?
Hold on, I gotta get off. I have him set as priority. Okay, what?
See that footage?
Ah, fish. Get a laser pointer. They're a lot of fun to mess with. Dude, have you ever go to any aquarium with a high-powered laser and point it inside the aquarium tank with all the big fish and watch what happens? They will maul each other to get at it.
They don't like it. No.
No, at all.
Dan, the footage on my window, I'm live streaming. That's Mang flying with the DJI HD setup, live stream. That's not, I've recorded on GoPro or nothing. I was live streaming that footage. That's the setup what I was telling you about where I find the Tiny Hawk Emax. That's what we're doing for kids and having competitions and all indoor sort of thing, up to 5-inch. But I think they're going to leave it, tone it down to 3-inch because 5-inch a bit hectic in there. But you can do it. Mang's flying City Whoop DJI setup.
Oops, my bad.
I love it.
So for live stream, it's freaking insane compared to DVR. How we all fly, there's a huge difference.
Right.
And that's the first. The receiver. It's the only one in Australia to be able to do what I've done.
Really?
Yeah. So I've just got to, because I was using my missus's laptop, and I've got everything set up for my live stream. My mic here, it's all my mixer and that.
Right.
So when I do my own live streams, it sounds fucking, sounds good and that. But I was having difficulty with the Windows laptop with microphone and sound and all that. But the footage is fucking awesome.
Right. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So that's what sort of Mang's doing. That's that's the start gate has got these fans and LEDs, and it's pretty cool. All big. It's supposed to be a big Rubik's cube. Stu UAV.
Right.
He was down there a couple of years ago with a Rubik's cube, and we didn't blow up the Rubik's cube because that was just last week on Friday for us, and then Mang got married on Sunday. So been a bit of a hectic weekend, but I'm going to help out down there whenever I can and try to stream and get that sort of down to I don't know. I really don't know, Dan, because it's a racing setup. You got that green in one corner. That's only because there was one quad set up. There's supposed to be six of those screens running at once, like they do at race FPV racing outdoors. Exactly the same, but we're going to do it indoors.
So interestingly enough, I found an app that allows you to connect to that SkyDroid and connect to multiple receivers at one time, and you can actually RTMP from your phone up to 6 screens using OTG view, and you can live stream just using your phone internet up to 6 different screens while running your front-facing camera, so they can see, hear the audio, and watch all the people's flights at one time, just from your cell phone.
That's you probably didn't see it, but there was a triangle board, and on that triangle board there's 6 receivers, the ones they use for FPV racing with the one aerial, and they've got little digital numbers and whatever, and but we weren't running that was the analog system. We were running just one big massive receiver with 2 aerials popping up out of it.
That's crazy. Yeah, for analog it's a lot simpler to live stream, but that digital system is a bit more complicated.
We were just testing it. Wrong camera. We were just testing it to make sure it's working and that. So, I said, I'll be the guinea pig. I'll stream it. I'm getting a fair few views for it too, because it's. I don't think anyone's ever done it before. Not with, not live streaming, not that clear. So, pretty happy about that.
See, I said this is where the real hobbyists hang out, bro. This is where leaps and bounds are made.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we got going on here now?
There you go. There's the cable.
Yeah.
Okay.
This cable, eh? Only must do this 2 times.
2 times.
2 times.
Okay. But what about the red and yellow wire? Where do those go?
I'm assuming he spliced them wires into one of the others on that other cable, Dan.
Yeah, it's just weird because they're not part of the balance connector. They're attached to it with a little piece of tape, but they're not part of it. So that's why I'm like, what do we do with these? That's where the complication is coming in for me, because that's easy to do, the XT60, and then you could just parallel split this if you wanted to. But this protocol that they've got, this is weird. So if you read this on here, it says SDA and SCL on the battery. That's telling the balance sleeve that there's more than 6 cells connected, and to combine the cells and make it just one 6S battery. So I feel like without that, it's going to confuse the living crap out of this thing.
Even dat hij het niet goed gedaan heeft met die stekkers en zo. Heb het gewoon niet goed gedaan.
He said, you didn't do it correct. You didn't do it correct.
Don't hate, appreciate.
How?
Als je het zo doet zoals ik het gemaakt heb, ga je hem gewoon live bij de originele laden.
I'll figure it out. Grrr.
Ik heb met mij gezegd, ik heb mijn maat even een berichtje gestuurd. Je hebt misschien een foto's van dat ding helemaal uit elkaar ligt, zoals we dat maken waren. Ik heb er toen allemaal foto's van gemaakt.
Oké.
Hij zei, als ik die heb, dan stuur ik die wel door.
His friend.
In front of him, just taken it apart so you can see the leads, and he just asked the friend, "Do you still have the pictures?" So as soon as the pictures come in, you're gonna get those, and then you can see exactly what leads they use to connect it.
Okay. Alright.
It's probably just a translation problem we're having now. As soon as
Sure. I mean, I have to figure this out because this will be a game changer for everybody in the U.S. I mean, there's so much money to be made off these stupid Inspire batteries. It's not even funny. This would change my current position as well if I could get this working properly. You know.
See, that's what people do in Europe. We help different other people. We're gonna figure it out. Just some nice shout outs for Drone Junkie. And,
oh yeah.
Ik heb zo gemaakt hoor voor hem.
Yeah, he's just saying he already made him, so easy peasy probably.
It's amusing though. What's messing me up about this is Drone Junkie's done this for 2 years now, right? He's had this mod and it's worked. There are so many YouTube videos out there in the US of people that cannot get this thing to function properly. And it's gotten to the point where people are getting really frustrated with DJI for not creating new batteries. And it's just, there's so much untapped potential of figuring out how this works. So if he's already done it, that would be just an absolute game changer for the Inspire people.
Hey, maar ik zei, als het zo doet zoals ik het gedaan heb, dan moet je hem gewoon laaien met de originele lader. Dan telt hij ook gewoon de ladingen bij je. Net als normaal.
Ja.
Als je het zo doet zoals hij nou doet, dan gaat dat niet gebeuren. Dat gaat niet werken.
He's saying if he uses his mod, even the charging is gonna get counted on the system. So it's gonna
charge cycle.
Yeah, it's gonna see it. But the way you're doing it now, it's not gonna pick it up. So that's also the benefit you're gonna have if you use that mod he's using now.
Sure.
But probably as soon as the pictures come in, it's gonna be something like, oh yeah, lightning bolt. Now I get it.
Right. Yeah. Well, and that's where I'm at. I've only been messing with it for 2 days now. I did it 6 months ago, but the battery I was working with was one Jim gave me from Above and Beyond Drones, and it was destroyed. I just wanted to see what the wires looked like originally. And then somebody gave me a TB47 and a TB48 3 days ago, and I started immediately tearing into it. It seems simple enough. Like, you could do it this way. The problem is this yellow and red wire seem to have some major impact on the telemetry, and that's what scared me about pushing forward with this version of it, because I was like, I don't know if this is going to work without those two being connected.
Die moet gewoon weer aangesloten moet je zijn. Of zo ik het doe, zit dat gewoon weer aangesloten.
The way he builds it, those two wires are just reconnected to the bird.
Yeah, okay. And I do see when you flip this over that this has a connection for a CDA and so there's a secondary. They're very small though. They look like solder points if you wanted to reconnect it. So you may be able to bypass it by putting it back into the board. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure now. Well, I'm not sure. He's not bypassing it.
Dat was niks, hè?
No, he's not bypassing it. Like he's reconnecting it, so the bird doesn't even notice something changed.
Exactly. That's what I need to happen. Yeah. that's where it needs to be. That way it reads accurate telemetry and protocols.
Yes, he can even see the charge rates or how often you charge it. You can see.
Right.
Wat wel belangrijk is gewoon dat die batterijen dezelfde capaciteit hebben als dat die nou hebben. En dan 2 keer gewoon.
Okay.
So I need to finish ripping this thing apart then and have a better look at it.
Rules. Seconds.
Hello?
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 Here.
I thought you were trying to say something.
No,
Here.
My microphone was muted for not interrupting you.
Well, gentlemen, I got a dip here, man. I gotta go talk to the parents, figure some stuff out. You get those pictures, Roof, send them through to me if you would. That would be awesome.
Sure
Maurice, thank you very much.
we gotta figure out. Next time I'll drive to Drone Junkie. I'll bring that case, everything, and probably is already.
Dude, like that seriously would change my perspective on things with being able to make a lot more money, so I'm not feeling like I'm always dying here. That would be cool. The solo batteries do good, but I feel like there's a lot more Inspire people that would be engaged than solo people at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel like I could make probably a lot more money.
If you can expand, and we or Junkie can help a little bit.
That's a shitty thing of DJI, yeah? Don't forget, you bought a drone from $10,000 and then, okay, we stopped making batteries. Assholes.
Yep. Okay, they do to make it great. Absolutely. Wait until they discontinue the app so you can't use it anymore. That way you have to only use third party.
Just
they keep making it harder and harder and harder so that you upgrade. Yep.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you for having me, guys. Marz.
Don't know. Pretty good, mate.
Have a nice day.
Seb.
Look,
Maurice.
Over there. So, enjoy the weather.
So, Spark.
Brew. Toodaloo.
Level it.
Anytime, mate.
Hey, mijn maat, je hebt er zelf nog een filmpje van dat hij ermee vliegt, jongen. Het is gewoon belangrijk dat het aansluit, zoals ik dat zeg.
10:30.
Dan kan hem gewoon live met een originele live. Je zet hem gewoon origineel, dan klik je hem er gewoon, hè. 2 sixpacks erop van die dikke batterijen. Bandje eromheen, past precies.
Marz, we're gonna do this in Dutch really quick. So bear with us 2 minutes and just try to figure out what we're talking about. Sorry.
Be right back.
He's gonna bail, that's nice. Maurice, je moet even kijken, want ik probeer er eventjes een beetje een shout-out of zo uit te krijgen, want die gaat er dus echt wat centen mee verdienen, jongen.
Ik 2 jaar geleden nog about dat soort dingen.
Ja, weet je wat, volgens mij, kijk, Europa, we liggen gewoon achter. Kijk, in Amerika was dat ding misschien eerder uit of zo, maar dat is ook op televisie en series en wat dan ook. Het is raar dat jij dit al 2 jaar geleden deed en zij nu pas daarmee beginnen. Ik snap het niet.
Ja, kijk, je kan zo zien wanneer ik die tekening had. Ja, die ik natuurlijk net aan bezig die ik net weer geopend. Dus even kijken. Ik denk dat het 2 jaar geweest.
Probeer een watermerk erin te zetten. In je STL. Gewoon in de file. Als je hem straks klaar hebt, maak daar gewoon Drone Junkie of je website of whatever wat. Slim iemand krijgt dat wel eruit, maar gewoon voor begin watermerk erin, jongen. Kom op.
Kijk, hoe het staat.
Just a little scratch.
En je kunt zoveel vinden op Tinkercad en zelfs op Thingiverse. Ik vind het raar dat die daar niet op stond.
2 jaar geleden, oké, 2018.
Ja, daar heb je de 6S of de Balance Suite connector. Ja.
Weet je wat het eerste ding? Dit klikt precies in die originele behuizing, hè? Dat heb ik helemaal uitgerekend. Past het klikt gewoon zo erin, er zitten een knopjes in. Klik je hem gewoon vast, klaar. Dan ook weer een normaal opdraai. Hier gaan de balanceerstekkers in. Hier komt dat pinplaatje in, wat hij wel moet gebruiken. Dan kom je hier gewoon in met die connector en die 2 kabeltjes waar hij de hele tijd over loopt te zeuren. Die komen gewoon weer op. En hier komen die stroomkabels 2 keer doorheen. Dat is alles. En het is allebei gewoon dubbel, die balanceerstekker en die stroomkabels. Ja. Dit heb ik zo gemaakt dat die balanceerstekker die kan je gelijk inlijmen.
Ah, kijk.
En dit klik je er eerst in. En dan komen die kabels die komen er van onder. En dan kan je precies 2 van die 6S, van die dikke onderzetten. Dat past precies in dat framepje, want dat is een framepje. En dan doen we dat aan mij naar klaar. En uitsteek je de kabels niks, omdat die dan als eerstekkers er gelijk in gaan.
Ah.
Veel maakt, dan is het allemaal niet zo slordig.
Ja,
Snap je?
ja, kijk.
Maar die solar batterij ook doen, dan kan ik gewoon die printplaat, die kan ik er gewoon helemaal in verwerken. Daar gewoon alleen de batterij aan hoeft te klikken.
Ja, dat weet ik. Ja. Het is best als je die printplaat gewoon erop laat. Dan raakt die
batterij hebben, anders gaat dat niet.
Nice.
De volgende keer wel meenemen. Dan kunnen we een beetje spullen. Is die eigenlijk?
Wel goed hoor, maar het is gewoon ten eerste mooier uit gelijk helemaal opnieuw getekend.
Ja, daarom. Als ik deze meeneem en...
Ja. En je moet die gewoon meenemen, ja.
ja. Ik heb hier zelfs die plaat waar die inschuift, zeg maar. Ja.
Die moet je hebben, want dat is die middel
Dat is
nok.
precies de maat waar alles in past. Plak.
Die nok die maak ik ook gewoon zo na, dat is gewoon werk.
Wel?
Ja.
Ja, ik zou zeggen elastiekje is goed enough, maar
Ja, ik dacht ook van laat die nok zitten en doe er wat klittenbanden voor in. Maar...
ja, velcro.
Dit was mijn eerste drum, Bas.
Nice.
3D geprint ook.
Helemaal, de armen, oh nice, ja.
Die heb ik gewoon helemaal geplamuurd. Die heb ik alleen nooit afgemaakt.
Ah, netjes.
Helemaal leeg.
Oh,
dat is
dat zijn die afstandssensors, of niet?
Ja, die kun je zeggen van naar daar. Even kijken, dan doe ik die ook aan.
Mijn eerste 3D geprinte, dat was 2 maanden geleden. Kijk. Dat was...
Wel doe van de sensor, maar ik weet zo hard niet te die past dat precies in. Ik zal het doen.
The first 3D printed.
Ja. Kijk, Maurice, dat was mijn eerste 3D print.
Ja.
Dat is een maand of 2 geleden. Toen ben ik met die Ember.
Dit is gewoon een effectje. Kijk, dit komt er dan nog in en zo, en die sensors, weet je wel. Dat heb ik ook allemaal nog. Maar...
Ja.
Die armsysteem, ik vind het een beetje kut. Want die drukken ze met zo'n bolletje, ken je dat?
Dat kliksysteem bedoel je?
Ja, dat kliksysteem, want dat is dan zo'n bolletje. Dat zit dan in een soort buisje en dat kan je er dan in douwen en dan klikt dat op dat bolletje.
Oh ja.
Toen hebben ze dat bedacht, maar ik kan die goede maat er niet van vinden.
Oh. Ja, dat is zoekwerk, ja.
Dus dat is een beetje kut, ik had alles besteld, maar die waren niet goed.
Oh.
Toen heb ik ze zelf uitgeprint met een veertje en zo, maar dat werkte even, maar dat was hem ook niet. En toen scheurde er nog een argument. Toen dacht ik van, maar tering ervoor. Ja, ik moest gewoon vastlijmen. Dat kan ik ook nog doen. Ja, ik heb alles ervoor, hoor. Ook zo'n bannetje in de voorkant. Zo'n bannetje. Dat zit natuurlijk in een normale, maar eigenlijk ook.
Oh ja. Jongen, de winter is bijna voorbij. De projecten moeten klaar zijn.
Ja, maar ik heb al genoeg projecten.
Ja, ik weet het. Ik weet het. Het lijstje wordt te lang.
Ik heb vandaag nog dingen gekregen, jongen. Een koffer van een Phantom 4. Met een controller die maar 1 keer gebruikt is. Een lader die maar 1 keer gebruikt is. En nog een set nieuwe props. En een gimbal protector. Die drone die is in de zandzuiger terechtgekomen.
Dat kun je mooi op beuren als je dat ding eventjes een beurtje geeft of niet.
Ja, ik heb gewoon niet controle te koop gezet voor 180 euro. Ben ook niet recht.
Kijk, dat is handel.
Ja.
Dat is handel. Mooi.
Ja, die kost nog geld op die dingen. En als
Ja,
ik niet verkoop, maar ik heb ook een simulator van DJI op de computer. Die kan je gewoon gratis downloaden. Die is wel vet dan. Ken je die?
Ja.
Simulator?
Ja, heb ik wel eens gedaan, ja.
Ja.
Maar lang geleden.
Dan kan je gewoon al die drones vliegen, hè? En dan moet je wel
Ja, dat is lang geleden dat ik dat gedaan heb.
dat is best wel vet dan.
Ik vond er weinig aan.
Ah nee, jij bedoelt gewoon die bij zo'n drone, die eerste, die bedoel ik niet, hè? Dat is gewoon die landschappen en zo. Heb je die gedaan?
Nee, die heb ik dan denk ik niet gedaan. Als er 2 zijn, ik heb die eerste gedaan. Moest ja, dat sloeg helemaal nergens op eigenlijk.
Nee, dan zit je gewoon op een vierkantje.
Ja, dat didn't like it.
Ja, dat is niks. Maar daar heb je gewoon water. Kijk je die niet?
Nee.
Zo eens even, wacht ik ga even opzoeken.
Marz, you enjoying this?
Yeah. Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
Ik draai even de demo ervan af.
De demo. Hier komt de demo.
Over the past few years, DJI has had a
Audio.
of drone technology that makes training accessible, intuitive, and realistic.
Is dit was gedaan?
This Windows-based software lets us
Even kijken,
accessible,
jongen.
intuitive, and realistic. Windows-based software lets aspiring pilots connect a compatible DJI remote controller and discover a world of training scenarios. 3 training modules allow users to develop the skills needed to pilot a drone for any task. Skills training offers basic piloting exercises such as takeoff and maneuvering.
It's crap.
Lijkt wel, maybe they
I've tried it.
Behind
Yeah, I haven't done it since 2018.
Yeah, I think same here. I haven't tried it again.
That's the last time I played it. It was alright, but nah. FPV Sim's heaps better. Velocidrone, mate. It's okay for someone that's never flown. Yeah.
Ja, voor training is goed, hè?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
the
the graphics are good and yeah.
En het is free.
Yeah.
Gratis. Gratuit. Gratuit.
the position mode, sport mode, and the more challenging attitude mode. 5 POVs, including pilot first-person view, remote control view, and drone FPV, lets users immerse themselves in the flight experience just as
We know it now.
Ja, heb je hem door?
We hear it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Eerst moet dat kut natuurlijk, dan zit je gewoon op een vierkantje en dan kan je dan een beetje kijken hoe het ding weer werkt.
Ja, maar ja, dat is old school, hè. Old school.
Ja, dat verlos je drone heb ik ook gedownload, dan speel ik ook niet dus. I only fly real.
Yep.
I hate computer games. Ik geloof dat ik 16 was. Battlefield, dat vind ik wel leuk.
Battlefield. Nou. Get in the tank.
Ik denk dat ik al 10 jaar niet meer gegamed heb onderhand. Kijk, doe niks.
We're right back. I'm gonna make a coffee.
Hey, Mr. Louis Floyd.
Louis, when?
Louis. Louis. I forgot what was that singer. Louis.
Guys, rules, boys, Marz, I'm gonna jump out. Probably I'm gonna take a shower. Thanks for having me. I'm gonna lurk a little bit on YouTube, but catch you later.
Take it easy, mate. Soon be able to do.
Have a nice day, evening, night, morning, whatever what.
Take it easy.
Later. Joep, laters.
Later. Junkie, I'm gonna close the meet, mate. Gonna play some music, play some videos, and then I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Take it easy, mate. And Mr. Marz. Mr. Marz grabbing coffee, I think.
Let everyone go, rules.
I was saying goodbye for the meet.
Oh, okay.
For it's getting late here, you know. And
Yeah. Cool. All right.
I didn't want to hang you up, of course, before we said goodbye.
Thank you very much. Hang on, let me fix up my bloody. Come on.
I do think I'm gonna go back to the Skype, mate, because this.
Yeah, it plays up a little bit, eh?
Yeah, it's too much working going on. I don't like it.
Yeah. No. Back to Skype.
What I'm gonna do.
Alright, Rules. Take it easy.
Yeah, Marz. You too, mate. For a day.
Have a good one. Yeah.
Don't do any stupid, eh?
Maybe. You never know with me. Alright, mate.
I talk to
Catch
you
on the next
tomorrow,
one,
mate. Yeah, on the next one, mate.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Bye.
We ain't got no time to waste. I'm just like a mermaid. I wanna eat you. So fresh. You know, black swan, no, you refuse. You say jealousy suits me. So I wear it quietly. You turn me into a lunatic. Liberate, liberate. Don't look at me that way. It's a different taste. Liberate, liberation. We ain't got no If you could look into my eyes, you'd see why I am hypnotized. Oh, you get drunk with this siren high from all the things your dirty mind wants. You'd wanna see what's deep inside and take it for a mighty ride. Oh, you'd get stoned from all fire and blind from all the things your dirty mind wants. Out of my mind, yeah, and get down low. Take off your pride, baby, and let me know. No, you can see what I can see. The night is wild and so are we. Out of my mind, yeah, and get down low. I want the sky, baby, let me know. No, you can see what I can see. The night is wild and so are we. If you could look into my eyes, you'd see what should be no surprise. Oh, you'd cool down, dance it out to hide from all the things your dirty mind wants. You'd wanna see what's deep inside. Oh, and take it for a mighty ride. Oh, you'd get stoned from all fire and blind from all the things your dirty mind wants. Out of my mind, yeah, and get down low. Take off your pride, baby, and let me know. No, you can see what I can see. The night is wild and so are we. Out of my mind, yeah, and get down low. I want the sky, baby, let me know. No, you can see what I can see. The night is wild and so are we.
Lick, lick, lick my balls! Lick, lick, lick my balls!